Am I live, y'all? Oh my, there's too many people waiting already for me to be this late. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Low key, I have to check some things. My stream, my pre-stream profile didn't get saved for some reason. So I had to do it from scratch. I'm sorry. That took me way too long to go live, but it's all good. We're here. I hope y'all love today's video, my boy. I'll be honest, kind of a crazy one. Not gonna lie to you. Secret Tech. Welcome to the stream. Noti Squad, welcome. I want to have yet another amazing stream. Yesterday was one of the greatest. I'll be honest. My heart is so warm from it, you know. What's good, Zays? What's good, my man Chad? What's good, Ringer? What's good, Cookie? What's good, Tegan? What's good, Antony? What's good, my man Santito? What's good, the legend, Stefan with the noties on. What's good, Vanessa? Hope you're having a good day. What's good, Anthony? I know I already said hi to Anthony, but he deserves two because he's a member on YouTube. Yo, what's good, my man? Did I say hi to Ollie? I forgot who I didn't say hi to. I'm sorry if I didn't say hi to you. Welcome, Noti Squad. Welcome, y'all. I think today's gonna be a good ass day. I know there's a big elephant in the room, guys. Apparently, the new sauce allegation dropped. I'm a Jade now, guys. This is I'm learning so much about myself every day. It's crazy, you know, man. I'm learning about how much I make on YouTube from other people, learning about me jading from other people. I'm learning so many new things about myself, guys. It's just the sauce hate meta is such a learning experience for me. So I guess, you know, I'll just continue being a Jade today, guys. I definitely will, totally, you know. I think that's the goal. W community. We'll talk about it. We will talk about it today, I'm sure. I doubt anybody in the chat will.
Love you, Sauce.
Yo, Sapphire, thank you for starting the stream off. I need this energy today, Sapphire, so thank you. Thank you for the 18 months. Thank you so much. Hey, Sapphire, I know Sapphire's been Twitch Prime since I played Fortnite, and she was there during the Fortnite. So Sapphire, the legend, I'll be honest. I don't know what they say, bro. I still respect you. I mean, listen, people can say anything they want about me if they have an inability to leave my name out their mouth. I just wish it was closer to the truth and not just blatant lying every time, especially when the evidence... See, sometimes at least you could be like, you know, you could just throw out some stupidity. It's hard to prove that you're right or wrong. But when the evidence is so apparent, I do question the motive. You know what I'm saying, dude? Bro's desperate has sub count showing. What do you mean I'm desperate? I'm gonna be honest. I said I did this because y'all wanted it to be. I could hide it. I don't mind. This isn't, you know, this is just an average month, you know. I mean, actually, it might be better. I don't know because see, we're only a few days into the sub count, so I actually wouldn't be able to tell you how you come up with these live stream titles. I go into my head and pull out the first thing, you know, man. I just woke up to you streaming. I thought I was late today, bro. My bad, you know. Sauce the boy finally landed a full-time job. We leveled up. Oh, wait, did you level up? Hey, I'm happy for you, man. Joseph, thank you for the raid. Thank you to IR finished as well for rolling through. I appreciate you, man. Noti Squad, you know, man. Now that your income has been exposed, are you going to pick up a... Is this a fake account? Hold up. I'm so curious about this. Oh, it is a fake account. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not going to slide out here, bro. Not going to slide, unfortunately. Some people really think they could just make drama out of nothing every day, huh, man? Unfortunate. But hey, some of us are with you. I think most of y'all are with me, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't have any reason to believe that, you know, if you actually watch my content, you know the type of person I am. I feel like you know where my heart is. And I shouldn't really need to defend myself this goddamn often. But hey, you know, man. My man said, I like checking out differing views of my own. Oh yeah, but I mean, when it's just lying, right? I mean, so why don't we talk about it? Because I guess, I mean, you know, I mean, obviously, I think this is just gonna be a topic while we're waiting for a game. Apparently, I Jade. If y'all want to figure out whether I Jade or not, you can actually watch the game that I fully uploaded with my perspective earlier this week. It was called I Got Reported for This Match, which kind of really shows how immaturely the loss for this person was handled. But y'all can watch and tell me that I, you know, tried to prolong the game on purpose, tried to run them out of cards, only healed, didn't bother bringing their HP down to 0. What you'll notice, it's just not true. So I mean, you know, it is a little crazy. I think the motive for lying about someone that openly is that you're bored and you have nothing better to do, and that you're kind of butthurt over losing. I mean, if I went into a game packing 0 heal counters and someone healed, I wouldn't be surprised by it. But I guess even that's not easy for people to believe. So, you know, what do we do at that point, right? What do we do at that point, you know? I feel like apparently the game is better for people when they can blade like a little robot following a script, because they don't even remember PvPing at a time where this game required skill, and they can't handle healing from a life. I don't know what else to say on this, you know, man? So this one is even more about, I mean, I know there's new drama every day, right? I'm probably headed on my way to being a serial killer at this point, but I feel like this one is so obviously untrue that I don't know. And by the way, when I said that they were sniping me, what I meant was that they were in my viewer list. This is another thing that was always conveniently not mentioned. All I said was, if you're going to queue me this often, I'd appreciate you not being in my viewer list while I play against you. Because then that could come with the advantage of knowing who's in queue. What you might even have more knowledge than that. Who knows? So why not avoid that, you know? Those are the only things I've ever said. I feel like that is just done live. When you put time and effort into a video to lie about me that openly, and nobody's calling them out, I feel like there's a double standard when it comes to accountability, y'all. I'll be honest. Take some accountability. No. See, if you're not going to hold people accountable to their lies, you cannot expect me to be accountable about something. If you think that I jaded, that is absolutely crazy, bro. Honestly. And for all the people that have taken the opportunity recently to pile on, that is the exact issue. You've seen a bunch of lies that don't hold up to any scrutiny that people are very obviously sending my way. And instead of thinking critically about it when the information is available to you, without even questioning the motive of some of these people, you have decided that I'm the target. And that is awful. I just want to say it, bro. All right, hold up. Let me just steal a pip real quick, bro. I might as well. Early ass, you know, man. Honestly, man. Crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy. My man said, I guess you gotta play life without healing. Apparently, if you don't want to get slandered in this community. Awful, bro. Some people really, I really feel like they say all these things about me and they're worse in every way possible, bro. Oh my god, man. I'll talk about it more if y'all want. Okay, they aura'd when I have a handful of auras. I think that's as good as it gets, y'all. We're just gonna go for it. You know what I'm saying, dude? And by the way, that avatar dude calling my behavior appalling or whatever, you have a warlord, right? Do you think I jaded? Or are you just lying because you don't like me? I'm so curious where y'all are coming from on this. I'm so curious because you decided, right? Oh, a bunch of people are lying about him. Let me pile on. Are you going to think critically, or is it just hating on Sauce is fine as long as it's not me? Like, really, bro? My God, man. And I'll literally go through the match move for move if y'all want. Because this is easily some of the goofiest nonsense I've seen in such a long time, bro. Such a long time. And it's just, it's a continuation. Honestly, man. Crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy. And saying that I accuse people left, right, and center. If you're going to call me a jade when I didn't jade, how could you possibly, in the same breath, say that I'm wrong for accusing people of anything? My God. But when I have proof sometimes, when I have proof most of the time, it doesn't make any sense, bro. Oh my God, man. It just doesn't make any sense. Should I do a what do I do, y'all? I mean, I have a 20 buff on them. I don't think you could do this right away. You could do that, but you're not able to Leviathan out of it. So yeah, I think that's your best bet. And ideally, you gotta pull for the Leviathan, right? If he gets a really good hit, then we might have to just go for, I don't even know. Maybe just that, right? That might be all I could do. I don't need any of this. Yeah, I do need to be very ready in case they do go for the he don't got it ass a moot dragon fusion situation. So we'll see if that happens. But I do also have to use pips. So I didn't do that, which is really good for us. Right here, we're at full pips, so a furnace is not as good. But if I do this, I want to say I'm actually way better off. So I am gonna do it. And then ideally, we can also pull the Leviathan, bro. And I think we do have to do it. We were talking about beef. It's not beef. It's made up. Like, I hate this so much. I'm being told to be held accountable What is so accountable about lying about people? What is going through these people's minds? Awful, bro. People haven't even watched this match and they have this opinion. That's the worst part about this. My God, man. If you like took the time to like put 2 brain cells together, you would know how stupid this all is. Guys, I need to pull that, bro. I need to pull that Leviathan, honestly. Otherwise, this is just a good move, right, dude? I think. At the very, very least, if I can't do that, then we need to, like, I don't know, Furnace, I guess. Yeah, Furnace would be the other move. Furnace wouldn't win us the game, though. That's the issue. Okay, so did I mess up? Or am I... I'll even get rid of that. Thank God, bro. That was a be-all, end-all move, bro. I'll be honest. It was either that or we lost on the spot. That's the goddamn truth, bro. My man said we know and we're glad you are. Robert, but I never... Yo, what's good, Potato Monkey? What's saucing? It's just, you know... I've had a few weeks now. I don't know what the motive could be to lie like this. I don't know. I think the motive is to maybe drive people away from me, but I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen if people actually look at the truth. You know, dude? Now they understand your situation for all the times you're facing a Jade. What are you talking about? I didn't Jade. Do you understand the problem here? There's no empathy here. There's none of that. There's none of that. Because I can't possibly take the argument seriously that I jaded. I didn't reshuffle. I didn't gnomes. I didn't pigsy. I didn't regen. I didn't adapt. I ran out of cards. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? Honestly, bro. Why not talk things out with them? No. Absolutely not. Not at this point. Are you serious? When you're knowingly lying about me, you've lost all respect. Done. It's done. I'll address the lies and call it a day. I have better things to do with my life. Absolutely not, bro. I mean, by the way, this is after I've already reached out to them before. This is how they act. It's just silly, bro. I mean, should we go for... He has weaknesses because I Leviathan at least. You know what I'm saying, dude? I think that's what I gotta do. I think I just gotta go for a big-ass hit. Do I hold on to that? Maybe. This might just be another one. Oh, that's a bad move. Can you not tell you're getting rage baited? No, but see, this isn't actually rage bait. This is just intentional dishonesty. I don't know what this is. They're like, are people really that incapable of making their own content? Like, are you unable? Because that's what it feels like to me at this point, dude. I mean, I have no other conclusion to draw. Do I have a way to get rid of that? No. I just don't. Unless... I do. You know what? I think that is smart because that's half of the Scion gone. You know, man? You guys are pretty small-minded just talking about us versus them. The video wasn't just about jading. But that is what it's about. Everything else is like, everything else is irrelevant. That's why they made the video. It's because of an upload. That's very obviously me not jading. And they got butthurt over it. It's just obvious. So I don't know what this is anymore, man. Honestly. If y'all think that that's fair, that's a fair way to treat someone ever, then I hope you never get treated like that in your lifetime. I really do. I think you still might need another... See, I don't have any auras left. But I guess I could just blade. What about you calling them a sniper? They were in my chat, in my viewer list. I told them if they want to keep queuing me every night, I would appreciate if they were not in my viewer list while queuing me. That is literally all I said. If I'm not allowed to have that opinion, then I don't really know what are we doing? You know? It is that simple. I don't know how that's been taken to the point. Been taken to the point where this is just not something I'm allowed to ask for. Just purely so that it's not even a topic of convo. Should I have called that out live? Probably not. But do you guys think that that compares to literally someone knowing that I didn't jade and making videos on me? Saying that I did when the evidence is right out there? I mean, please, bro. It's just so... It's so frustrating after this long to see the same people lying on my name. Make your own content, bro. Like, why is it so hard for them? That's a part I don't understand, man. I feel like if you need me to make your own content, crazy. Oh my god, man. But yeah, I mean, if I have to make a habit of addressing some new stupid ass allegation, I'll do it. But I hope y'all understand why I'm so frustrated at this point. Guys, I think I have to do this before I die. And then we'll see, man. We'll see. I don't know. They don't care about rank to snipe, but they care enough to make a video lying about me? Excuse me? What did you, Terrell, I'm gonna ask you, did you watch the video? Did you watch the video? Has anyone that has a problem with me jading watched the video? I just want to know. My full perspective uploaded with no edits? Come on, bro. Oh my god. Like, the proof is in front of you, man. I think we won this the second he went for that random emote. I watched the match, I have no comment. No, you should have a comment. Have a goddamn backbone. When someone is lying out in the open, don't just agree with them because you don't like me. Awful. My god, bro. Exhausting. Exhausting. Exhausting and awful. It's just so crazy to me, bro. We live in a goddamn world where you're guilty before you're proven innocent, even when the evidence is literally right there, apparently. And then suddenly me saying someone that's like saying they're gonna snipe me in Wiz chat, saying that I have a problem with that, is suddenly so bad. Where are we? Not Earth. Hey, that was an easy one, bro. I like how you won this match. It was just autopilot ass, Google Doc ass meta, bro. Honestly, no offense to this dude, but like the second he randomly emoted, it's raps, bro. Actually raps, you know. My man said guilty until proven innocent, bro. It's true. It's true. So yeah, if y'all want to yap on my name for the billionth ass time, go for it. At least watch the video, bro. Honestly, it's crazy. If y'all have a problem with me saying that too many people snipe, that is a totally different issue. Totally different issue than me jading when I didn't. And that's at least something we could be rational about. But let's be honest, that's not juicy. That's not drama. You can't monetize a video over it. You can't. Because when you're the one who also does stuff like that, you can't. So, you know, just ridiculous, bro. Just ridiculous. Hold up. My ting running out of torch. Honestly, man. No one can say they're wrong in the big 2025. I think we're really looking at a time where I'm hoping that people take information and scrutinize it, because good God, bro. Honestly. My man said, my opinion, if there's a false call, people should make amends. What is false? No. See, this is my problem. Did you watch the video? Did you watch the video, bro? Honestly. Because from my perspective, there's just someone who's mad butthurt because they packed 0 heal counters. This is the number, 0 heal counters, and lost to someone that healed. That's what this is. What are we doing, bro? Honestly. Don't be a child. Don't be a child and do that. That's because I really, the patience isn't there, bro. Honestly. You're talking about jading? Dude, so we're just going to pretend that wasn't what I'm getting called out for today? Really? So so the goalposts have moved now. The goalposts have moved. Cool. Gotcha. Because the evidence doesn't agree with that. I feel like this entire stream will be beef. No, man, it's not going to be beef. I'm just so tired that every day I have to address some new ass lie. It's just crazy. Honestly, bro. It's like, by the way, the reason why this specifically is so nuts is because I ran out of cards. It was just a long game. It's not like I was running anybody out of cards. I used a kill shot with my second to last hit. Annoying, bro. I thought people were just trolling. No, they're being serious without even watching it. And they're not, and they're telling me to be accountable when this person is spreading this lie. How is that fair? So only be accountable. What, if I'm awesome the sauce? Are you crazy? Come on, bro. Yeah, never. Can't ever take that seriously. I hope more people wake up, bro. At least you know who the real ones are after a while, bro. Because honestly, times like this, oh my God, people's true colors show, bro. It's crazy. By the way, who redeemed the permanent friend then? Did I miss them? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. My man said you had a clear strategy to kill. I mean, it's not even about having a strategy. It's just watch the game. Watch the game. It's just crazy, bro. I can't believe I'm being called toxic when this type of energy is driven my way. I didn't ask for that. This match was a week ago. An adult would have moved on. Or maybe packed heal counters, but God forbid. Oh my God, man. Actually crazy. This is awful. I'm being called a hypocrite when someone's being hypocritical. Awful. My man said, look at the comments. No, dude, generational haters. Oh my God, man. They need to grow up and out of it, bro. You can literally make up anything about me, make a video about it, and you would have a bunch of people agree. It's just crazy. I don't know if it's because of jealousy, because you're bored, because it's something deeper. No ass idea. But I am done. I am done ever taking anybody that deals in those types of behaviors. I'm done giving them the time of day, bro. It is not worth it. It is a goddamn issue in this community, man. My man said generation. When are you adding X generations? Where did he send me a TFC, bro? I'm so curious, man. I'm so curious. By the way, every time someone decides that they want to monetize a hate video on me, count the number of videos I've ever made back. And then you'll know the character of the individual that you're talking about. That's the last point that I'm going to make on this. Honestly, bro. Absolutely crazy. And telling me to act like an adult when someone is knowingly lying about me, please consider changing that energy. My God, man. I'm so tired of this. Every day, I got to deal with it. And I get it. In some ways, as a content creator, you're supposed to deal with it. But this is on something else, bro. Liam called you the B word? Whatever. I don't care what I was called. Clearly, they have no emotional impulse control. You're going to name call because you lost in a game where someone healed and you didn't pack heal counters. Awful. Literally, bro. No one wants to call that out. Crazy. They made a video on you. I'm aware. Full of falsehoods. As usual, this is not the first time. They also claimed I got them banned on the game before. So what, are they still playing? Yes, they are. So what's going on, bro? What's going on? I'm trying to watch and enjoy the stream. And I want that to be the case, bro. But like, it's every day something new. And these days, at least in the past, you could be like, oh, you said something on stream. You deserve this. I'm literally going out of my way just to play the game. And people are actively lying. Actively. I didn't say a single disrespectful thing regarding this situation. I just uploaded a video that was actually a fun watch. That's it. Apparently, you're not even allowed to do that anymore. Crazy, bro. My man said, I feel like I should watch the fight. Go, please do. I urge y'all. The video is called I Got Reported for This Match. I believe I uploaded it about 5 days ago. You don't even have to watch the whole thing. Watch at the end if you really need to. Watch the whole thing if you want. Do whatever you want with that video. Honestly, bro, but when people are using my name for views and lying that openly, and the evidence is in front of you, watch the videos. Watch the videos, then you'll see why I'm acting like this. I'm frustrated because this isn't even up for debate. It's not even up for debate. When no reshuffles are used, when no gnomes are used, when the only heals I pack were Toilet and Rebirth, one of those heals was just used as a trap clear. When all of that is that evident and you're being a little baby about your stupid ass loss, don't come crying to me about having accountability. My God, man. Someone needs to, like, someone needs to, bro. Ooh. Oh, God, man. Where can I find couch potatoes? Oh, I recommend farming them from Grizzleheim. I think that's a good one. Or I think the spider monkeys and chrysalis, I believe. Or the calamar raiders. You know, man. Sauce getting heated. No, it's not that. I just don't appreciate. See, I think you don't have to get along with me, right? You don't have to DM me. You don't have to involve me in your life. You can just go on with your life. But when you lie about me, that's, what are we doing? So you're so incapable of ignoring me that you have to also spend your time lying? If anybody did that to them, they would have a little hissy fit every 2 seconds, bro. So what is going on? Why am I the only accountable person? Crazy, bro. This accountability thing is the funniest thing, bro. Oh my God, man. It's all for attention. They're simply jealous. I don't know what else it could be. Pugs, thank you for the 500 cheers.
What do you have to say about the rumors of you and Liam dating?
I hate to say this, but it must be true. I mean, it has to be at this point, bro. Honestly. Ignored and play. Guys, this is a new thing every day for the past 3 weeks, bro. 3 weeks. I just think people need to keep the energy. People need to keep the energy they're taking with me and call out people that are lying this openly. It's opportunistic ass lying. Very, very tiresome. Using it for views, to be fair, you've had some times where you're being a baby. Sure. Yes. 100%. You know what the difference is? It stops in the moment. And by the next day, I'm not working on my vendetta against someone and making a video on every single person I have a problem with to lie about them. Do you see the difference? Do you see the difference? maybe I'll be like, yeah, they played like ass. Am I making a video where I lie about how they played the next day? No, I probably lost that game. You probably didn't even see it outside of the live stream. So that's the issue, bro. My God, man. I mean, someone's got to see it. I don't know. Guys, thank you so much for all the donos, man. Thank you to Pugs for the 500 cheers. I appreciate it, man. Breathe, ignore it, but what about this thing you did every time? Literally, it's so crazy. So you think that I'm not allowed to have a problem with anything in this game, but people can just straight up lie about me when the evidence is right there. That's just say that. You don't care whether I jaded or not. You just want some reason to say, oh, there's another thing. So whatever, bro. Honestly. Thank you, Potato Monkey, for the 17 months. I appreciate it. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. I really appreciate it, homie. Sauce's grandfather's spider. I'm not reading the rest of that because that's cringe. Cringe, my boy. A very, very cringe. Don't waste your energy on BS. It won't be the whole stream. I mean, that's... I hope y'all realize, not a shot, but I'll be honest. I think we as a community need to show people that I guess we just have to rise above it. I guess, you know, man. So I leave that task to y'all. Help me out, man. Honestly, they want to give you that whiz sauce. It's true. It's all of it. All of it's true, dude. People got to let it go for real. I think they just need to grow. Honestly, I'm not trying to get along with these people, by the way. I'm going to make this so goddamn clear, and I don't care how that really sounds. I just want them to leave my name out of their mouth. They can't do it. They cannot do it, honestly. Oh, yeah, Santino. Yeah, a lot of them, their goal is just to get me to quit. By the way, they're talking about someone with a full-time job that they're working together to lie about to get them to quit. Just look at it from that angle, honestly. I don't know, man. I've been thinking about this all day. I didn't think I'd be angry talking about it, but oh my God, man. PvE stream. I'm still working on the Arc 2 content. It's going to be... See, I want to start and keep the pace. You know, a small little break between arcs and then go crazy. Because I feel like it got delayed a little too much. You know what I'm saying, dude? So that's what's up, bro. That's actually what's up. My man said, old school's all you need. What, there's a new RuneScape game? Are y'all playing RuneScape? Sounds like a fun time. I'm not going to lie, bro. Gotta wait for the nerfs anyways. Is that not happening tonight? Because I feel like I really thought it would. I really thought it would, bro. I'm sorry for when you get to Avalon. If we make it to Avalon, bro, I can't believe... Honestly, the first arc, it kind of flew by. It's kind of nuts how quickly it went, bro. Honestly, I'm not picking sides. Oh, so you don't want to pick the side between truth and falsehood. Okay, gotcha. Eamon, thank you for the 5-bomb, man. I appreciate it, man. I don't know what's going on, but too much on my boy Sauce. Jealousy is a disease. I agree with you, man. I totally agree with you. Because that's the only rational explanation for this much blatant stupidity, bro. Honestly. From what I can tell on Discord, most people don't care about jading. It's more that people get mad that you accuse them of sniping when they're not. That's valid, though. I never said that I can't be better about that. You guys realize that sniping is never going to not be a thing. Which means me thinking someone's going to snipe is probably never not going to be a thing, right? Like, those things are going to exist. All I can do is try to be better about it. That is fine. But here's the problem with that, bro. That criticism is fine. But what I'm actually being attacked for on the regular is everything other than that. Because you just want to add on to that over and over again. Lies made up, saying that I'm trying to get people to queue me selectively. Or saying that I don't know, I'm doing this with, like... I don't make any money off of this, so that I'm like, you know, like taking advantage of y'all. Like, all of these things are crazy. Yo, Drunk Panda, thank you for the 20 bomb, man. I don't think you were the wrong. I've seen the harassment and it's worse.
I'm just trying to understand the whole thing. I don't think you were wrong. I've seen the harassment at its worst.
It's just stupid.
If and huge, if the person who was accused didn't snipe, I wish it can be handled better with both parties involved.
No, I mean, this is just silly, bro. How am I supposed to handle something when someone's putting time and energy into lying on my name? Really, when I'm not doing that. The only time I've ever even addressed this person is on stream on offhanded comments. If they're that butthurt over that, they need to grow up. Like, that ass. I agree that you did not jade, which is what the whole drama is about. But that's not the only point they made. Yeah, all right, bro. You're a narcissist if you can't acknowledge your behavior is childish. Do you want to say which behavior at all? Honestly, bro. No one has any answers to this, right? Yeah, it's fine. Y'all keep going with y'all's behavior. I don't care. Y'all don't see that you're being childish and you're calling someone else what you're doing. 320 more and I'll reach your monthly income. You're right, Miguel. Guys, we're almost there, man. He's so goofy. No, like literally, bro. You realize that real adults, when they have problems with people, they just literally move on with their lives? That's what they do. Honestly, bro. It's just crazy. I'm struggling to understand. I think the root is that some genuinely bad actors harassed you, but the bigger drama is that entire guilds are called out. Not everyone in guilds know each other. Sure. Okay, this isn't news to me, of course, but I'm not calling out the only guilds, y'all, that I've ever called out as a guild-based thing are ones where I've literally had screenshots of them in calls taking back-to-back Q snipes. That's one. 2 people that doxed me. That's 2. Or 3 people that are ban evading and account sharing with chains and chains of accounts. These are all things that I've proven in the past. If those things I'm not allowed to call out, then we don't care. That's all it is, right? You just don't care about anyone doing anything bad. Honestly, bro. You can never accept you're wrong. Do you think I jaded? I'm just so curious. Do you think I jaded? I want the yes or no question, because when people are slandering out in the open, you can't say that you have a problem with me doing it. That's the truth. So that's just the truth at this point, bro. You're both wrong. Oh, yeah, but only one person's making whole videos, yeah. Honestly, bro. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. This wouldn't be an issue if it wasn't affecting your full-time job. They don't see it like that. You accuse everyone of sniping? How about this? You watched yesterday's stream. Watch this the day before yesterday's stream. Watch the stream before that. I believe in both yesterday's VOD and the one before that, I lost the first game, so you don't have to go that far. And I didn't say they were sniping. So doesn't that really make no sense when he said I accuse everyone of sniping? Wouldn't I have lost since they sniped? Wouldn't they have sniped since I lost? Like literally. So like you literally have access to information at any point that fully disputes your point. And you want to keep on saying the same thing. Honestly, bro. It's absolutely crazy. The problem is that around 80% of WizSweats share these Discord servers. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. If you really think that I called out too much, then that's fine. But when people are doxing me, when people are very obviously ban evading and account sharing and you're on their side, you don't care about the health of the game. You just care that some people, especially bad actors, get rank despite the actual health of the meta. And that's sad. That is sad, bro. We'll go around in circles if we sit here trying to determine who's in the wrong. It's just crazy to say that anybody's in the wrong when the lie is being told here that you could verify yourself. Honestly, man. How's game number 2 not here yet? I'm in queue. Maybe it's like a ghost queue. That first game was goofy, though. Like mad goofy, bro. It do be a little bit of a goofball situation. I'm going to be honest, man. My man said I'm not on their side. I'm trying to express a nuance. Guys, if you want to talk about nuanced arguments, that's very different than someone literally using their platform to openly lie about me. And that's the issue. That's just the issue. There is no nuanced debate happening. If anybody blatantly lied about you, you would have the exact same response. Because I'm actually surprised so many people aren't seeing this for what it is. It's literally drama for views while obviously lying at my expense. That's 100% what this is. So I'm so tired of this, bro. My man said I forgot how toxic this community can get. Yeah, no, but bro, there's been like weeks and weeks straight of various people, some of them breaking TOS on recording openly. Like some of these people are actually like you've seen hours and hours of me not doing it. You see them doing it, and somehow I'm the bad guy. Crazy, bro. Crazy, honestly. What does jading mean? It means that you're trying to only heal so your opponent flees. As in, you're not going to kill them by bringing their HP down to 0. If y'all want to see what I'm being accused of jading for, watch the live PP video earlier. You know, man. There was a live PP video earlier this week where I uploaded it because it was actually a good game. And honestly, I feel like it's kind of crazy. A stream's a little equal to a video? No. I wouldn't even been talking about this if that didn't happen. I don't know, man. Actually crazy. The only thing he's wrong about are those eyebrows. Oh, no, dude. Oh, no. Not the eyebrows. Sauce has seen all the toxicity. At this point, bro, it feels a little endless. It feels a little endless. I don't know when it's ever gonna... These people plan on stopping. Really. There's literally people in chat trying to talk to him. What do you mean? I mean, by the way, I did get a match. I don't know why people were like, oh, the Q's dead. You know, I feel like, you know, sometimes it takes me a while to get my TCs, y'all. That's all it is. That's all it is. All right. Is this another fire mirror or is it a... It's looking like a balanced Beast Moon robe situation. So, yeah, it is a balance. I think Brim is good. Catch of the Day is good. Heffy and Bubble, I would say not so good, you know, man? I guess, right? I think we... Okay. That's, I think, a pretty normal move. You know, man? I think Steel Pips are going to be really useful in this matchup, but I would have to get them. Yeah, I mean, maybe we pull a different Grim later. I guess your shield for now. I don't think it's a great move, but whatever, you know, man. I think your goal is to blade like crazy and catch of the day to get rid of debuffs. Or we could just go the route of just sending in a move. That's the other option. It is possible to do that. I'm wondering if it makes sense to do that. Could I just combine them? They're not going to clear it. I don't think it makes sense. Alright, well, this is a bad hand, and I don't want to combine these things, so I guess we'll just get rid of it. Okay, we'll just do this, I think. Can't see screen, it's black. I think you should fix that, boy. I think it's you. Thank you again, Drunk Panda. And, you know, I appreciate you, like, trying to be, like, you know, impartial. I appreciate the 25 bomb as well. Thank you. But I just disagree. This is not, like... This is just not one of those things I ought to be impartial about. This is just completely unfair treatment. And I feel like more people need to call it out when people are lying on my name, bro. Like, that ass. I'm not going to just be okay with that. This type of stuff is crazy. It's very dishonest. And it's not... you can call me everything, but I'm not doing stuff like that. So, I'm going to defend myself every single time anything like this comes up. Because I know what I'm doing, I know what they're doing, and it's a lot worse. 500 damage and some blades, bro. Okay. I think now you don't want to keep blading because they'll double remove, right? But then, I don't know, this would be good. Is that just a good move? I could just do it. I feel like I never used this. Ever. But it's a double buffed. What do they do? Oh, they removed my blade. So the best move is just to blade again, right? I don't have it. I mean, I guess Bubble isn't terrible, right? Because you could always pull for a Heffy and then Dark Surge. But I feel like I discarded at least one, if not two Heffy, so I might have to draw a little aggressively. I think that was the better move, especially, you know, if they have a Bubble, because then I need a Heffy, right? Guys, I think you just got to keep this. This isn't actually that bad. I can't do this with a shield because it's a self-hit, so we got to be a little careful with that. Unless, is it the time to do it now? I don't know. You know what? Screw it. It is the time. I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it. I don't care about the shield. I'm doing it. I feel like the offense is where you're at. That's where you need to be, you know? Okay. I'm glad I didn't get rid of the Dark Surge. We're looking at a triple buffed hit right now. I think do that. This seems like the best hit, obviously. Now, is he gonna, like, scales, or... Oh, wow, interesting. So he actually did not technically remove a buff here. So I do have a triple buffed hit. They did steal a goddamn blade. I don't know if this is better than what they have, y'all. That's so sad that I don't know. I'm literally thinking twice about a triple buffed hit to a single buff scales. But I'm pretty sure it's... I mean, they don't have a brace, though, right? In what universe would this not be an obviously better move, man? I didn't crit. That's not good. That's really not good. I guess in this universe, 4,000, they're going to do 3K with a single buff scales. That's kind of the issue. You could Dark Surge, which is actually not bad. Or Bubble if they gaze. Okay, I think they actually... Maybe they don't crit? My boy, I feel like something's got to go your boy's way, man. Is that 3K? That's fine. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. Unfortunate, but that's fine. That did 3/4 of my triple buffed hit with 1 buff. And I'm a higher DPP school with less HP. So that actually, like, is one of those things that simply does not make sense as a trade. But you know what? We timed our Dark Surge well. So we just gotta do 3 buffs for every 1 buff somehow. I think that is the double standard. Not that the Wiz community is free of double standards, as we've seen today. Okay. Wow, another one. What do we do here? Immolate does not work until it's like, it's good as a kill shot, but that's about it. I mean, really, I think the best move would have just been to a moot, but I don't have it. Yeah, they could just do this over and over again, right? That being said, I feel like having bubble might help us a little bit, right? I don't know. Oh, I do have an emote. Do I just take it? Could I play for a kill shot out of it is the real question. I bet I could. I really bet I could. Why not? I think that's just smart, right? Obviously, this is a buffed hit, and they didn't buff their scale, so this is worse, obviously. Nah, they're blocking everything. I can't believe this. Yo, I'm about to have a justifiable crash out, bro. Oh, no. That's where this one's headed. I mean, stealing a pip is pretty hot. I'll be honest, bro. Does he just scales again? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It did less than scales. Oh, did it actually? No, no, no. Did it? Did it actually? Oh, is this just better than my buffed emote? Well, that's fun. That's not broken at all, is it? This is crazy. He's just blocking everything, so... And I'm higher DPP, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, this one's done. This one is done. I'll do that. But yeah, this one's done, bro. There's no way it did less. But it is crazy that it's a 7 pip versus a 5 pip spell. You know, man? I mean, maybe that, like, I don't know, trips him up. I kind of really doubt it. Like, I don't think that's going to trip anybody up. Yo, I need to hit twice, and they need to hit once. It's wraps. It's genuinely wraps. Unless I could do a triple buffed hit. But I don't think that's going to work out in time, right? Like, I could do that. And then Blade. Or I could Brim. I could Brim as well, actually. Maybe Brim is the best bet. I don't know. Brim could make this kill, right? Maybe. It depends on if they lure or not. I think get an ice pit, just in case you need to be able to deal with the weakness, right? Should I bubble? Is it worth it? If I do it, it's just gotta be fast, if you ask me. I think that's all it is. I mean, I feel like at least that is some damage, so maybe we can play for some sort of, like, I don't know, Brim Immolate or buffs into the King Art before I'm straight up dead. But obviously, the blocks probably matter too much, I'll be honest. I think if I'd crit, at least, I've crit nothing. Literally 3 out of 3 hits. So I don't know if they're running a block thing. I'm not even running a low block setup, by the way. I'm running, well, I'm running Stalker Robe. But I guess, you know, how much damage is it worth? It's about 10%, but we could look. Let's see. It's actually worth 16%, because this block is actually kind of low. So it's actually even harder for me to believe, actually, that this is real. That this is actually real. I mean, yeah, nothing we could really do, chat. We could maybe dig for a shield, I guess. But you have to do this. They have to scales. We get no hold. Oh, yeah, 100%. This one. Because I could have at least played for a kill shot if I'd crit, you know? I think this is the first out of the 4 spells to crit. So that actually is going to do a lot. And I can kill him with Immolate. But that turn, I'm not going to get. So we lost. Not much you can do about it. This is just, like, very broken. Openly. Taking Winter Moon from the worst school is crazy. I don't think that's happening, bro. I really don't think that's happening. Oh, actually, that was a good move, at least. Not a scales. But, yeah, we're dead, right? Should I just Blade and hope that I pull? Wow, they know how to not crit too, guys. Too bad they can do more damage per pip than me. It's more of a meme. They aren't actually doing it. Well, it's not a meme. They were actively talking about it. Which is why I made a video. I wonder if I shield, am I able to survive a scales? And would a immolate even kill? Well, I have a trap, so yeah, it might kill. But I think I am dead, right? We'll see. I mean, maybe a shield saves me. I don't think it does. And that's if I pull the shield, okay? Right? Maybe they don't have anything other than a judge. But even then, how do I kill them in time, right? Let's see. I think there's another scales. The 4th one. Wow. Incredible. That was so well played. I have nothing to say to this one. One of the most well played games I've ever seen, man. I think he's on a better school. Bro, better. You gotta stop with the better school, bro. The spell's getting old. I mean, they really do need to patch this out of the game, bro. Apparently, they're gonna do that next patch. I thought that would be this week, because they brought it up on KI Live. That's 14 rank for him being able to do more damage with less pips on a school with higher resist. By the way, I mean, that right there is absolutely nuts. Do you feel outplayed? I don't, like, bro. I guess you need weakness for sure, but then you're worse against Storm. So there's no real winning that, you know? There's no real winning when you go against a balance. I honestly play that matchup worse than I should be. Maybe the key when they do that is just to go for the emote. I don't know, just like brute force it. Looks like I'm not returning to Wiz. No, they're nerfing that, bro. They're nerfing that. So, I mean, that's a good news, you know, man. I think that's one of the reasons why this meta's like unplayable, dude. We need an aura that gives 100% more damage to balance wizards. Yeah, that's next. I think that's got to be next. I want to apologize, by the way, for starting the stream off all heated. I said, like, you know, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like this is just like what bothers me the most is that you don't have to side with someone that's hating on me if you know the truth, and people still are. And I think that's a part that hurts the most. When you can't even be nuanced about why you dislike someone, you just have to take every narrative and run with it. That's just something that I've started to get really, really tired of it. And I hope y'all understand why. There's a dedicated group of people trying to make me look bad on the regular because they're bored. And, like, I gotta call it what it is. It's blatant and total defamation. You can't possibly argue that it's anything similar to what I'm doing with stream sniping or whatever, because I'm not making whole videos on specific individuals when I do any of that. I'm just pointing out possibilities that have happened or that I have proof of. I watched the vid and waited for your stream to see what's going on. I mean, you can watch my video where apparently I jaded to see exactly what this is. This is just completely idiotic. So I don't know what else to say, man. When the proof is out there, I'm just hoping people do their research, but you know. If you're going to hate, make sure it's correct. Literally. Otherwise, it's just cringe. Honestly, dude. And by the way, I'm leaving out a lot of very key information as well about the other reasons why I'm very angry about this particularly. This is not the first time this specific type of action has been directed my way like this from the same person. So at this point, I'm just going to assume you just don't care about the truth. You just want cheap-ass views. And it doesn't matter who gets hurt in the process. Awful. Toss is Xander, not Xander, bro. Just a quick question. Is level 175 gear worth? Or are you better off with crown set gear? Are you talking about the gear that you get from Wallaroo? Because that's really different, right? It doesn't give shads. I mean, it depends. I'd say Wallaroo gear specifically, other than the Stalker set, probably not worth it. You know, dude? Will you be mad if I side with them? Well, then call it what it is. You don't like me, so you don't care about the truth. Then I'll be fine. But see, if don't act like you have a real point. That's the thing, bro. That's the thing. Fairy Kai is better. Hell yeah. That's a really good one, honestly. I love you as a person. Why thank you, man. Why thank you. W manipulation. Bossman, did you think I jaded? Did you watch the video where I apparently jaded? I just want to know. I just want to know, bro. They're salty about the game for sure. It just seemed like they were bringing out past a dog pile. Of course. And all of that, I've gone out of my way to prove it at this point. Most of the stuff, either other people are doing it a lot worse than me and they have no right to talk about it, or they don't have proof of any of the things that they're saying. And Wiz used 2 healing spells called Jading. Apparently, bro. Apparently. Honestly. You got quite heated with me for just saying I'm not taking sides, because there's no sides to this. Nobody wins. Nobody ever wins when people openly lie about others. So that's the truth. As an adult, I'll say this. I'm surprised it wasn't a Reddit thread. Oh, that used to be a regular thing too. Yeah, you're right. I should be surprised that, you know, they're not using every possibility at their disposal, bro. Crazy. They leaked your DMs. Yeah, at this point, bro, you can leak whatever the hell you want. Did they leak all the times that I helped them set up their stream or no? That doesn't fit, right, with the narrative at all. It doesn't fit with the fact that they've hit me up countless times for help before. Countless times that I've given it. It's just fake. That's what I'll say it, bro. That's crazy. I know, man. But they're not gonna include the part that like makes me look good, right? Because that's not the truth, right? That's not the truth. We're not interested in that. The kids talk their word doesn't have weight overplayed for at least 10 years. Yeah, man. Can't stand fakers. That's the truth, bro. Honestly. It was a depressing defeat. Okay, but we've all had those. Are you really that buttered over a loss where you have to do that? Crazy, bro. They included a pop-up where I roasted their girlfriend. I don't even know who their girlfriend is. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Oh my god, bro. They're gonna blame me for global warming next. They're dead ass. I'm about to be blamed for I'm about to be blamed for the way that there's less grass on Earth, bro. What's your favorite salsa? I don't even have one these days, man. Guys, apparently I'm killing the turtles too, bro. Apparently, man. I don't know what else is next, man. Am I also polluting the environment? Am I causing gas prices to go up too? Is inflation my fault? Is the stock market my fault too, bro? I mean, really. Honestly, that's crazy. There's no shot that they don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I know them, like, their name and stuff, but I don't know them like that. I've never interacted with them as far as I can remember. So what are you yapping about, bro? Oh my god, man. Yeah, they're just making up lies, bro. It's sad. I hope more people call out people lying on me, man. I really do. Lower the price of eggs while I'm at it. You know, since I have all this control over everybody's life. When did you get a sub counter? People wanted one. So I thought, why not, you know? Our goal is 500. We'll see if we can hit it, bro. Honestly, we're kind of getting there, man. So thank you to everyone. Don't forget, if you have Amazon Prime, you can sub for free with Twitch Prime. If you're on YouTube, you can go to my Twitch and sub. It's actually a really easy, free way to support. And it'll make us look better. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Is there a way we could hook up? And you could hook up? Nani? They said you the reason my ex cheated. I must be the reason. Guys, anything that happens on Wiz, it's my fault. What the hell? Stop. Hey, hold up, my boy. Hold up. That's crazy. Hold up. That is crazy. That is actually crazy. Yo, Allah Jello. Thank you for the 74. No, I'm kidding. Hey, no, I'm sorry. That was physical humor. I can't do it. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Bro, like deadass. That's wild. Hey, everyone who just got some ad-free viewing, enjoy it. And might I add, it's the legends like I Love Jello that they're so jealous of, man. On the goddamn regular. And you know what? That's what I know deep down. Be mad, mauled, cope. My man, I'm kidding, but also, yo, thank you, man. Thank you so much. That's crazy. That's actually top of the boards too, man. Thank you so much, my boy. Bro, I don't even know what to say. That's crazy. Oh my god. I said 500 was a goal for the month. That's wild. Well, you know what? It'll refresh and stuff, so I don't know by the end of the month. Damn. It's your fault that, yeah, guys, that was also, I mean, I guess it is my fault, you know, for, you know, streaming, you know, but my Jello the goat, Jello the goddamn goat. Time to oil up. Wait, but my canola oil, I used so much of it recently. I need to go grocery shopping, bro. What time do you usually, wait, but I'm out of canola oil. Caden, thank you for becoming the newest member, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh my God, y'all. I'm trying to do 5 different things at the same time. I'm sorry. He's actually oiling up. It was kind of going to be a joke. But also, now I feel like I have to do it. But I'm not going to do it. Because that's crazy. You better, baby oil. Yeah. You've lost the plot. You've actually, like, really lost the plot. It's kind of crazy. How lost the plot that you had. You know, man. It's okay, though. It happens to the best. You know, man. Check the M's. I'll be honest. I don't even know anymore about that, bro. I'm ignoring the hate. Like, At this point, there is nothing I can do to convince people, apparently. I'm just trying to have a good time, bro. We'll get some good games today, I'm sure. How do you sub on YouTube? It's the member button. You can join. It's a great way to do it, you know, man. So there you go. Oh, is it a friend ad thing? DM me on Discord and I got you. That's like something I gotta, like, you know, like actually do. So my apologies, you know, man. Oh my God, I was in a match, but my dumbass didn't have all my TCs. So I didn't make my... I have a cooldown. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I got the subs. I'm sorry. Oh my God. These are too long queued. I promise I had a match. Oh my God. I apologize. They just put sauce in the game. Hey, maybe, bro. You know, can you cosplay as Hot Bartleby? How would I cook this rank? Well, I don't need rank for that. I just gotta wait. Should I just switch wizards so that the cooldown isn't that crazy? No, but I wanted a Q on this guy. I wanted a Q on this guy, man. I really wanted to. I'll wait. Don't worry about it. I didn't have my TCs ready, bro. My man said that brightened your mood. I mean, can I be honest? I did. I'll be honest, bro. Oh my, how's Ferric in game but not sauce? Wait, what? What are you talking about? Is there something I missed? Wait, they put the WizTubers in the game? Can I voice act? Please. I'm begging. I could do a Sharb Hallelujah. Like, just let me do that. Just that's all I'm asking for. I'm not even asking for a lot, actually. I feel like just that one. And then that's all I want in my life. You know, man? I don't see the member button. Do you see a join button? That might be it. Sauce is a card will go hard. I'm just saying, like, I didn't say it. You said it. You know, I didn't say it. But also the Sharb Hallelujah. Let me not like hurt myself. Isn't the Fire Duel Arcanum based on him? No. You just made that. Just made up. Bro, hell no. I don't think so. Unless I'm like missing something crazy. Oh my God. Sauce can be the new Calypso. How does she go? Get out. Like, does she say get out? I don't know what just came out of my mouth. I really could not tell y'all just now. I tried. I kind of low-key, you know, man. Sauce got a villain voice. So that's like, you're kind of calling me ugly too, because isn't that like all related? I don't know. Your Seraph impression so spot on. Yeah. I mean, that was a little soft. I don't know. You know, maybe can I make it ethereal while I'm waiting in queue because my dumbass has a queue cooldown. Hold up. Hey, y'all ready? Yeah. See, there you go. Do that. Put me in the game, Wiz. I feel like it should be mad easy, man. The Seraph impression. I feel like put that in the game. Record it, put it in. Don't like cut out the Wiz music from the back. Put that into the game. That's all I ask. I'm not asking for anything. I feel like that's the least they owe me if you think about it. You know, man, after all of these years of shilling. I'm joking. If I can't join your YouTube sub. Oh, you have YouTube Premium? Oh, winners. Well, that's a great way to support. I'll be honest. That still supports me like crazy. So there you go. Apparently my Discord thing. Oh, do Judgment. Y'all want the reverb again? Okay. While we're waiting, I mean, come on, man. We're waiting in queue. All right, hold on. I wish the soundboard was closer. Why I'm doing stretches? My back could use it. Okay, this is my Judgment. Y'all like that? I feel like, or is it that? Or is it hello? Or is it like, you know what? Let me not. It's cringe. I'm done. It's over. Sounded like Goofy. What do you mean? Like gosh? Like that guy? That Goofy? You're not saying that I sound goofy, right? That'd be really rude. I'm voice acting right now. I'm doing art. All right. So if you like, that's like really, you're violating me. Violating our, no, hold up. I just said you violating me. You saying I'm violating your ears. Did you, the hell is this, my boy? Stormlord? Oh, that's all it is. It's easy. My man said, I had that idea where the Wiz should be a spell card. I was talking to Mikey. I don't know if y'all remember him. I already saw, I said this yesterday, but he said he might be in the area. And we might get together and go through every spell in the game and... We were thinking of sound effecting all of it. If he's in the area. I don't know when that would be, though. He's not being specific. And I think that would just be a great video. You know, man? But he has to come through. So if y'all know him, just tell him, like, bro, like, at least for the video, you know? I want to join your Discord. I got to figure that out. I can finally have a co-op. Honestly, man. I'll be honest. The time's making videos with the homie. Do the old sound effect? What? I'm confused. Which sound effects are y'all yapping about, bro? Good evening, Sauce. What's good, Ian? We've had another drama-filled day. The ops are alive and well, my boy. I mean, dudes, I hope their ad rates are worth lying about me. I really do, man. All this monetized Sauce hate, I hope it's making somebody money, bro. And making me, this is having an expensive effect on my life. It's affecting my mentals and all that. I'm like, really? You know, it's frustrating. I'm sure you ask this a lot, but what's the best level to get into PvP? Just got my death to 170. Well, damn. I'd say the best, if you already got to 170, best way to get in is know your stat caps. And then make gear. By the way, I'm in queue now, y'all. My bad. I had a cooldown because I didn't join. But also, come on, man. I was distracted. You can't blame me. My man said Snake Charmer. It's not just him playing a flute. Am I dumb? Arthur, that's kind of crazy. It's because I'm Indian, huh? You think I can play a flute? I can only play a recorder. And after hot cross buns, it's over. It's over. That's my repertoire. That's right. I know that word. I bet y'all impressed. That's my recorder repertoire. That's an alliteration. Your boy. Sauce hit 500 subs. To the moon! Do you dress like the Leah Famea? No, brother. Make that Orthra sound. You want me to bark? If I do it, or you're about to say good boy? That'd be pretty funny. YouTube doesn't have a delay anymore? Oh, I fixed it. Yeah, I fixed it a while ago. The views on the YouTube stream went up as well when I did that. Like, this is a discombobulated ass stream. But I think the vibes will be good because I've addressed the lie of the day, you know? Should I make like a special setup? I should do a segment at the beginning of every stream going over today's lie. Like, Gnome's voice. Y'all keep listing things. Either I forgot that they made a noise or I feel like they don't make noises. That's crazy, bro. What y'all doing right now, man? Goddamn. You know what? At least it was a Quickums. We got the match Quickums. Let's go. Oh, I got another balance. There's another matchup where y'all might see Scales a lot. We'll see, man. Maybe one of these days they will do something other than Scales, you know? That'd be cool. That'd be real cool, brother. Maybe. At this point, I couldn't tell y'all. Should we get a fire pit? Get rid of that. I want to say Dumoni's actually surprisingly good in this matchup. If you can shield at the right time. That's all good, you know? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that is good. Just to get on them so that you could use other things. The reason why I like that so much is because I don't need the weakness yet. Because, Scales. Scales is what I'm worried about. I don't think you want that. Okay. You want to combine that with Elephant. Now, hold up. Do I have a brace? I do, right? Okay. I think that's better, though. Always. Just so that they don't go out of their way, right? I don't know. Maybe brace was better into a weakness. Especially if I pulled another aura. I got the Pyro Dragon, y'all. That's got to be worth. Let's see. The good news is they didn't actually go for what I think would have been a good move. Which is... like, I think they could have easily gone for, like, a Dark Pact. I mean, I wouldn't have had a good move there, right? So, I guess that could have been worse. So, what are we going to do now? Thank you, guys. Thank you for the 3-bomb fade. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I think you have to do that. I guess you have to just weakness if they're going to insist on threatening a Scales. Until it's time to do something else, I guess. I mean, it's kind of lame, but, like, what else can we really do here? And at this rate, I'm gonna get Scioned. So it's really not good. I like these a lot, y'all. These are like your best hit and weaknesses, essentially. Let's see. And it doesn't look like my shad rate is that low. This is 1 out of 6 debuffed Scales. So we'll see if that's a thing. AK, they were the 2-bomb. Does Maycast Incendiate still work? They got rid of it. Which, because it was broken. Do I just keep weaknessing? I need some way to use my pips other than the Grim, because what if I just don't get the shad by the time, like, they can threaten something, bro? But I guess at the moment, you know, Dispel again. Oh, this is all they do. This is just what all the balances do, just so y'all are aware. It's a bad meta. I think they should have fixed this by now, but they didn't. So, you know, we're here. We're here, bro. As long as he can't Scion, and I could do this, I'm actually pretty okay with this. Do they shield? I could just want it. I think I just want it. Because they still can't Scion, correct? Yeah. Okay. This isn't bad, actually. I mean, the scales is more damage than anything I could do, which is kind of like just a problem with the game design. So I can't really do anything unless I Gambit, right? That's like basically all you can do. Or you could buff stack. That's the other way to kind of out-trade it. I don't need 3. That's crazy. 2 is already a lot. I kind of wish they were more spread out. Yeah, Avenging is like normally like really good here. I like Avenging it quite a bit. Let's see. If I have to burn pips, it's got to be a headless. Okay, so right here I do have to burn pips because otherwise they could Scion. So I am going to do this, right? Now they just have weaknesses on his scales and they can't Scion. So I'd say that part is pretty good. I regret not pulling my star shields already, which is a real problem. Scarab incoming. Yeah, but they'll swap over such a bad weakness. So maybe it's okay. Honestly, I like that move. Because at least that's somewhat competing with scales. Not really, but you know, does way less, but you know. I don't think you need that. Yeah, I'm just gonna play basic and hope it goes well. Like, if this is a scales, I'll just Grim, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'll just Grim anyways. If they're gonna do that, it's a minus 15 weakness. And they're gonna have better weaknesses, basically. So I actually think that was proper bait, if you ask me. Especially if they don't have yet another Scarab right away. If they do, then I guess I just re-weakness. I'm avoiding Brace till it's a good move. I would not call it a good move yet, you know, man? Yo, I can crit against balance? Whoa! Oh my god. Azteca show how had to raid after the fact that it blew up? What are you yapping about? I'll be honest, it is sad that Azteca really... The last thing that we got with Azteca was a raid that a lot of people don't like. It's kind of crazy. I mean, this is always a good move if they shield, but... Okay, they didn't. Unfortunate. I think right here is when you brace. You already have a weakness on him, right? So you got to make that as bad as possible, you know? Nothing in your hand is discardable at the moment. So yeah, you are just going to do this. I'm hoping that I pull my second aura of the game soon. That'd be cool. Okay, well, I can discard that, but... They're going to trap or are they not? They didn't. I don't know what this is. That's all. Okay. So I really should have Skeletal Dragoned here, but I don't have it. So I have to weakness, right? There's their second debuff scales out of 6, I believe. If they do only scales with this many debuffs, they'll need to kill me with something else. That's the idea, y'all. Let's see. I would really... Is balance just designed to be fundamentally broken? No, these are just legacy spells, I would argue. Maybe not legacy spells, but definitely not balanced to the current game. And a lot of people just spam the same spells. And I'm not saying they're boosting, but it's kind of similar, you know. Do I have, like... Ooh. I mean, this is good. I don't mind this. I guess I could Scion if I brace, but at some level, I just got to be okay with it, right? With the weakness and all that. So yeah, I am gonna do it. My best move here would have just been to like maybe hit and bubble or something. I don't even know. I actually don't know. I mean, I got it. Yeah, I don't know what my best move here would have been. Wow, they just had another one. Cool. So am I going for a hit and bubble or no? I don't want to get Scioned here, TBH. So we'll do that. I guess, yeah, don't get Scions. You have to do this. You should have braced again, though, if you were gonna... If you were gonna go this route, I should have pulled another brace, yeah. I didn't pull it. Dude, I never pull my braces, man. I feel like I pack so many. Do I just need to pack 8, like, so you just get lucky enough? Maybe that's, like, just, like, the go-to. Just for this matchup alone, you know? Because I feel like if you don't... Now, their scales is not gonna be as debuffed. And it's already basically good, you know? Why not try to pull Virulence? Virulence doesn't make scales worse than a death hit. I think we already lost. Maybe if we had an Avenging here, we might have had a shot. Or a Brace. I think a Brace was still the best move, believe it or not. But yeah, now we're just gonna die, right? Watch you pack 8 braces. Should I move on, y'all? I think if they keep spamming, then I don't think we can win anymore. Like, it's just the truth, like, you know? And I'm also just deck filling that Star Shield. I mean, if they Scion, I'm dead. So I guess we'll see if they have a Scion, and then I'll leave. Because, I mean, we want another game probably, right? I mean, this is just boring. They're going to nerf this out of the game soon, to be fair. So I guess let's not get, like, you know, too in our feels over it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Let's see. Is this still a... It's probably still a Scales, if I had to guess. Okay. Yeah, let's just move on. There's no beating that when it exists the way that it is. I swear it's hard to understand what's going on. The spell that you've seen the past 2 players just spam, it does 675 damage for 5 pips, which is above Fire's DPP. So, you know. Man's caught you off guard. No, I did that knowing that a Scion was a thing. I just didn't pull the brace. And it's a broken matchup. My weaknesses don't work as well. They have higher DPP cards for no reason. So... It is just a meta, y'all. I mean, I used to, like, if you go 2 weeks ago, I was more mad about this. But now I'm like, I don't know. I'm just trying to get some good games here and there. I've been uploading some bangers, so, you know, it's not impossible. Anon, thank you so much for the 5 bomb, man. I got you,
set up and deck.
You're hold up. Oh, actually, y'all saw who I was about to switch to. Yeah, I'm running the new robe, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm running, like, a bunch of sword pins. It's Shababa, Wastelander, new robe. And then it's just Kanzu Staff, Reaver, Skyfarer. All of this is pretty common stuff. Triple double because I'm running a 5th Pure Stool and the Night King's Tome. It's really good damage, really good res, just really good accuracy. With Clockwork Course, your Pure's cap, maximum pip chance, pip conserve. I'd say the stats are pretty good. Hopefully you can go back in the VOD and find that, you know, man. It has to get banned. It should at some point, yeah. I mean, it has to. If it doesn't get I mean, I guess we should just use it. I don't think they'll ever ban Judge. I don't think Judge is getting banned. I was talking about Scales. I think Judge is, if anything, maybe they could cap it. You know what I mean? How subs go to 498? So every 30 days, it refreshes if a sub runs out. That means 30 days ago, someone's sub ran out. So, hey, maybe it's you. Maybe y'all should check, you know? That's all it is, you know? But you know what? Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? It'll go down again. So... we fight. I subbed on the 12th, so it's not you, Tayuna. Do you notice the arena's actually a fallen piece of the meteor that's crashed into the world? Oh, yeah, the Azteca arena? I've known, yeah. I think it's some cool lore. I really thought that they would tie that lore into something with the raid back when they were doing it. They didn't do it. You know, man. Guys, the TFC people, I will add you after the stream. I got you. I'm not going to do it during the stream because it might, you know, it's a lot, you know. I'm sorry. My man said, what's good, NAD44? Welcome, my boy. As always, y'all, I appreciate y'all making this a lit stream already. We got a lot of lovely people here. Thank you again to I Love Jello. I love Jello. I just gotta say that. If I were getting PP on my 170 death, do you think that gear is required? Well, here's the good news. Wastelander had is super farmable. The new gauntlet drops a robe I was using, right? The Reaver... a Thame and the Skyfarer ring, also farmable. The only piece of gear that I had that's just not able to be gotten that easily are my amulet and my boots. You can open up the Fairy Kai pack for both of those. So if you have the Fairy Kai boots and amulet, you can farm without paying any crowns for all of it. Let's say you don't have that. In my opinion, just run 170 gear that gets you close to stat caps with as much shad rating as you can get. I think your best case scenario will probably be a suboptimal build with 3 pieces of shad gear. But if you're just getting into PvP, that'll get the job done. The key is to run 170 gear and don't give up too many stats in one direction. I'd say that's the best way to make a gear setup, you know? But yeah, I mean, I've seen different people run different setups, so that's what it is. So there's not much you can say or do about that, right? It's just a personal preference. If they keep the bottom path the same, oh, the scales. I mean, I really hope that they take the fact that they're actually doing a hotfix seriously, you know? You need a big group of friends to get into raids? No, I've seen people, you know, invite others. Can I be honest? I think it's so much more worth opening the pack than raiding. At this point, for anything that I need, like, extra copies of, because I have every piece of the raid gear. If it was just one piece, I have, like, most of it at least. But yeah, opened the packs the other night, got hat, boots, and robe. Oh, yeah. So, you could run all of that. That's just a lot of shad rating. And then for your wand, let's say that you didn't get the wand from the fairy Kai, you could always run the golden key one, you know, man. I love watching people. I'm not into it myself. Join the queue, man. There's a lot of people that think that their rank gives them a right to be disrespectful as hell to others in this community. I will tell you this is something I've dealt with since the beginning. Don't let it intimidate you. I was so nervous my first PvP match because everyone clowns everybody in this community, even though this is the most Google Doc meta known to mankind. So all I gotta say is don't be intimidated, man. I think that would be the worst mistake you could make. It's literally free now. You don't need to even be a member to PvP. There needs to be a version of PvP where all spells are live. Bro, it wouldn't work. I mean, if you say so, but it wouldn't work that well, man. If I still played, I would. Wiz in a weird-ass place? I think it's the community in the weirdest place ever. I've never seen it be this toxic. I feel like somehow I find myself in this position where I have to be the least toxic. Well, how did I get here? How did I get here, bro? That's not something I care about. I'm just caring about being me. If that's toxic every now and then, whatever. It's just a stream, you know, but not these days, bro. You know? With all the broken, yeah, the brokens, that's the worst part. I have a feeling it's all tied together. The negativity around that, the broken stuff. I think everyone's frustrated about everything. It's gotten more toxic? Absolutely. People lying on your boy's name on the daily, bro. And all I'm doing is saying that they're lying. I'm not even saying all the things that they're doing wrong. It's actually like, you know, I should reciprocally tariff them. That's what I should do. I remember when Jay didn't have member, he had crowns. Oh my god, I remember that. I do remember that. He used to pay for every match, bro. It was like 50 crowns, bro. When we're getting more PvE content, I'm trying to hit a different pace for the Arc 2 stuff. That's all I gotta say on this, you know, man. Tariff the haters. Reciprocal tariff the haters. You know, man, I don't know. If I did, ooh. I don't have enough time to waste on lying about other people, though, so I can't reciprocate. Unfortunate. Does anyone know where I can drop the Wastelander hat? So that's from... You could just run the new... from a lot of second chance gauntlets. I'd say that's the best way to farm it, right? The tea is piping hot. It might be, bro. If you're president, what would be your first thing you would do in office? Are you asking, like, actually, or, like, as a meme? Like, if we're talking, like, as a meme... I would make it so that daylight savings is permanent, meaning whatever we have now is permanent. I know that's not something people really care about, but I care. I care a lot about it. I feel like if anybody does that, I will vote for them forever, with the exception of some people who shall not be named, but I feel like y'all can guess. But also, if they do that, they got me. They got me for life. I might be like, you know, I hate this time. Wait, you dislike this? No way, bro. No, you preferred how it was before? Of everything daylight savings? No, but like, no, hold up. That was my meme answer. I'd probably like, I don't know, something related to healthcare or like, you know, better highways or more investment into like the economy and infrastructure and internet access and education. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, sure. But first, daylight savings. Make it permanent. Like, as in, I want this time to not go back in November or whenever. I like this better. I like when it's all light out. I like when it gets dark late. That's what it is right now, bro. So, like, I don't know. I feel like we got to keep that, you know, man. Got to keep that energy, like, high key, man. Guys, if I'm going to get scale spammed, no one can be happy. I'm going to do it back. Is it a fire? I don't know what I'm facing. Nobody is safe. Nobody is safe. Let's get it, my boy. I mean, can I be honest, bro? If it is a fire... It isn't. What are they? Wait. This is a death, I think. I think it's a death. I don't know why I think that. But their HP is too high to be a fire, but they got a fire pet. And I feel like you wouldn't do that if you were a balance. So I'll just do that. Whatever. That's what I'm guessing. We'll see if that's right or not. Damn, bro. Can I get lucky and just, you know, like... Ooh, okay. I need a trap aura for that. Okay, that's just a brace. That doesn't really do anything for me. Yeah, it's a death. Okay. So get rid of that. You're probably going to want to keep this. I mean, that seems fine, I guess. Do I just scales through weaknesses and brace? Is that genuinely, like... I don't know. I feel like I want to do more than that. But chat, if I'm going to lose to it, I feel like until they get rid of it, I don't know what other choice we have at this point. Okay. I don't even have a good move right now. Like a trap aura would have been already amazing, but I just don't have it. So now what? I think you should hold on to that, especially if they monster mash. So you don't need this or this. Ref Pass, thank you for the gifted sub to Sav. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Sure. Let's do this. Why not? I think we have to, bro. If they were to go for like an elf, I have a buffed ass Chimera. There's just simply no way they do that. But, you know. Is that a shield? I could just Nova if I could pull it. Would that not be the best bet here, y'all? It's either that or I bubble, but I don't think a bubble's worth. Damn, I didn't pull anything. Sag. Maybe combine these. Probably should have done that a while ago. Okay. I mean, this is exactly what you have to do, right? This is exactly what people talk about. What exactly? Out of curiosity. I'm so curious. I'm so curious what this is about, bro. Can't wait to hear the bad argument. That's good for us. Because we can gaze, you know? I think, yeah, my misplay here is that I didn't really use my magnify, but I guess it's okay. Should I go for a shield? I'm not even that worried about anything they could do until they ghoul, right? That might be my best move regardless, y'all. I think that's smart. Unless I'm missing something. This is a magnify. And they have 3 shields, so I get 3 pips back for doing this. And it's buffed, so I feel like you have to do it. I mean, they should have monster mashed. If I were them, I would have been done that. That's got to be a good move, man. Now, I think you can maybe go for a gaze here, right? Or brace, because you have 2 braces essentially in hand. Yeah. Yeah, this was somewhat expected. I wonder if they have a good hit if I just brace. Maybe start getting depth pips. I feel like if I shield and get depth pips, I'm also okay with them Pyre Dragoning. So I'll get rid of that. Get depth pips, I guess. Yeah, maybe I could just change bubble next turn and remove a buff essentially. But I think you do have to do this. It's gonna be a while before I can Scarecrow though. Ooh. Do I have another shield? I don't know if I use that. They have the Pyre Dragon. That's actually really unfortunate. Oh no. That's so weird. They used the 50 blade on a pretty weak OT, I'd say. Am I missing something? This isn't really that good of a move, right? That 55 blade is on something kind of bad. I could honestly send it right back to them, right? I could also obviously gaze. It's not worth that much damage. I think you want to get rid of this because gaze is better. Yeah, I mean, it feels right. I think I would have preferred a, yeah, I don't think that was worth even transferring over. I was going to say I might have preferred a Gearhead, but why? There's no point. This is just a really, really good move. Right, and then I can gain pips with all the aura stuff, so I don't need the Dark Surge. That actually just adds up. My man said, bro pulled an old cob with who was multiversal chaos god. TJ, are you good? Are you narrating an anime? This is Wiz, bro. I know the launcher art's kind of confusing, but... Yo, the launcher art makes this game look like a goddamn anime, bro. I'm serious. I'm a pipsqueak and PvP. I would cross you up. Okay, Naruto profile picture. Go ahead, bro. Cross me up. What you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do? It's cringe no jutsu me, head ass? Come on, man. Please. I think we got a weakness, bro. I'm gonna try to use their bubble against them. I think that is easily. That's also good if they ever threefold me. I mean, what if you braced into this? Is that really that bad? No, I think you need the pips to Nova, you know, dude. You know, man? I know he's a Neji fan, bro. Come on, bro. Can you look in a different direction? Like, honestly, use your eyes, bro. Is this... Ooh. I mean, yeah, dude, you have too many braces not to do it. So we're just gonna do that. You gotta build up your pips so you can Scion, maybe. Or if they shield again, you could be in really good shape. But yeah, I think you have so many that you just have to do it, right? I can always Scarecrow now, which is really awesome. You know? Oh, that's good if they Monster Mash, because they can't really... I have not pulled a single Scales, by the way. Oh, they didn't Monster Mash. Okay. This isn't really stopping me from doing anything. I love how I get on my balance and pull no Scales. It's okay. it's sad, you know, I do pack them. Okay, so if I Dark Pack, they can Skeletal Dragon, which is a no-go. So I can't do that, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a good move. I guess I actually get rid of that. I mean, this isn't my favorite move, but I guess. The reason why it's not terrible, I'm not doing it for the swap. I'm honestly doing it for the Pip Conserve. Because I can get closer to that Scion territory. I can make my Scarecrow better. Right? And I am weaknessing them. While, you know, I feel like anytime you have a double weakness. Right? The Pip Conserve is good. So I guess. So do I just do that now? I'm confused by... Okay. So that's the King Art. That is the King Art right there. They already have a weakness. So I'm wondering if I even have to do it right now. I could wait a little bit, right? Let's just get this out there, I guess. It's an open Scales with the shield on it. But that's just better than anything they could do back. Open for 5 pips. Just broken, honestly. We'll just take that, bro. Never watched Naruto? Is Naruto any good? I can't. You've broken my heart. You broke my heart right now. That's one of the few anime that actually, like, kind of pissed me off when... Well, I don't want to spoil anything, but... When you grow attached to someone, you know, man? I don't know, man. It's up there in the feels, bro. Okay. I'm surprised I haven't dealt with my aura at all. Wow, they gave me a very high value King Art. I don't think I can get away with not taking it, right? So this is going to echo 6 weaknesses. So they're going to have 6 weaknesses as a result of what they just did. That's why I carried this, man. Everything else, not as good. That's just way too good of a move, right? They have to have an answer for all of that. So I am going to do that. And then I can just re-brace again. Wow. 1800 damage. 630 weaknesses, bro. Good God. That spell's nuts. Yeah, I mean... You shouldn't be doing that, though. That's the truth. I think you have to re-dig for that. I'll be honest. Okay. Well, that's just cringe. Interesting, but, you know. Is that a shield? Oh, okay. I'm just hoping that... Well, why don't I do this? Because a brace is like, why even? Do I want that? I gotta keep a lot of what's in my hand. Like, if I'll do this while they have a weakness on them, right? I think they're just gonna brace, though. And I don't care. I kind of want them to. Ooh, okay, I got that. Is this just a brace, or is this worse? Okay, that's fine, because that's just a defensive move. They're at full pips with a bunch of weaknesses. I think we get a life pip for sure. And because we have this, and that, by far, this is the best way to let the hand move together. Right, you keep a brace on. You can either use it for pips using their bubble. You could, you know, you could literally brace over it. Who cares, right? Are they gonna... There's gotta be a Monster Mash. Oh, okay. With 2 weaknesses and a brace, but I guess, yeah, it was pretty important to them to get rid of all of these weaknesses. Otherwise, I would echo it again and win. Is that worth it? For that little bit of... I don't know if that's worth it. Am I dumb? Into a brace and everything? I mean, they got pips back, TBH. I don't know if that was worth it, chat. I don't know if it was worth it. I feel like that was cool because they did get pips for all those infections. Sure. And honestly, if you can get like a buffed version of that, it's good. But like, that was so many debuffs. They're not a balance. They can't do that, you know? Now, if they shield, I could do this and just get my pips back, which I love. And if they use one more ghoul, I could just get rid of it with Scarecrow at some point. Okay. So what do I do right now? I guess just Scales. It's silly as hell, but yeah. I think Scales and get a death pet, you know, dude. Yo, Mausama, we got ops these days, bro. I already talked about it. If y'all want to see me jading, so you can, you know, see how seriously you should take anybody that's saying all that about me, you can watch the match where I uploaded it. But, that's all I'm really gonna let y'all do. I trust that people are smart enough to be skeptical about everything they hear. You know, that's all it is. Okay, I think that's... I'm gonna say that's one of the better moves, bro. Because we're ahead already. And if I just gaze, I can get even more, right? Okay. What I would really like is a way to, like, you know, finish off the game without Scales. Maybe, I don't know. I don't even know what their plan really is, though. Ooh, that's really good. With their bubble and everything. I don't need that. Could that be good? Yes, but only if they actually go for a bubble right now. Or a weakness right now. Like a Grim. Okay. So they still I can't swap a weakness. They have too many. So they have a weakness. But they also do have a brace. The 55 lane in the bubble, is that better than a weakness and all that? I want to say no. I don't think it is. I think get rid of that because you already have that. I don't even think you need this over. Maybe just another weakness. Yeah, I think that feels right. Could I have done this into a brace? Sure, I would have loved that. But I didn't have it, so, you know, I had to discard it. That might be the best move, just to want it. Cheeky little want it. So they're purging, but they still have a minus 35. That was the goal. So actually, I might be better off shielding here, right? I don't think you need this. No. If I want it? No, I think that's better. Just a hit and brace. They have no shields. It's a good time to do it. But if there's a random hit, strategically, for the best chance at a good hit out of this, you might as well just do it when it's, you know, open. There's no shields. So I guess that's for the best, right? Right, they actually had a fire shield. So if I had done this before they ghouled, maybe it would have been nice that they didn't have a shield, but it would have been dumb. It would have been bad. Like, I would have lost out on 1,000 damage. So low-key, that was actually a good, like, we didn't know, but, you know, it's good to wait for things. I wonder if that's just better against their blades right now. I couldn't tell y'all. This is too good of a move for me not to do, because after that, I think we just win. They could Monster Mash, but then I'll just swap it over. So is that what this is, or is this a Vampire? I think it's a Monster Mash. Yeah. It's a good move. It's a really good move. It's a 6-round brace, and it's actually a pretty decent hit. But see, now what, right? Do I want it, chat? Is want it better? I think want it's better. Oh, but I feel like swapping that weakness over and preventing them from hitting is way better. What am I yapping about? I just hope I get another Scarab when I need it. I feel like you deck fail and it's just annoying, right? But I think that's smart. Yeah, they could win, honestly. I feel like if I'm not going to pull Scales, they could definitely win. But we're in the lead, for sure. Ooh, I forgot about this move. This might be better, actually. But I feel like Gaze first. Gaze is better. I'm yapping. Okay. Is that a Virulence or what? Okay. Yeah, guys, I think get an Ice Pip. Definitely do this. It's free damage and we're getting bubble back. We're gonna Pip Conserve, you know? If I can get a Trap Aura and play for the Mockinspiel, that could be cool. Am I gonna play for the Scion? It's not necessary with Judge in hand. So I don't know if that's worth it or not. I think they're gonna hit and bubble, if I had to guess. It's a very good idea to do that. Because they can threaten something, which means I gotta be ready for what's next. But that's what, 1,000? They have 3,000 something damage left. So yeah, I think Mockinspiel and Judge. I don't think the Scion's needed unless I throw by discarding it. It's just I don't have Pips, I don't have Dark Surge anytime soon. Right, I'd have to wait. I don't know though, it's like a good... I got a lot of ways to like just do a little bit of damage as I get up there, so maybe. Is this a hit and bubble though? Oh, it isn't. Okay. Oh, so maybe just take the bubbled Wanteds while I'm building my way up to a buffed Scion, because that would just win me the game, right? Okay. I think that was honestly their worst round. which is sad, because they were actually kind of doing it. But I feel like they should have hit and bubbled, right? They would have gotten rid of a 45 and a balance bubble, which is like, why are you even leaving that out? I could do a little bit at a time. Eventually, as I gain pips, a judge can kill. Okay. Weakness is another way to just... It's like a filler move. This is also really good under bubble. I don't think you need that. I don't know why. I just don't think. I think a shield and a weakness. Those are better. Those are a lot better. Is this a Grim? Okay, I was about to say, that's long overdue, my boy. Even without a bubble. Long overdue. So you do want to Scarab that. But we can wait. We can wait until the brace is gone to do it. Could I shield? I mean, there are 35s, man. I think Scarabing now is actually not bad. Weakness is better, but I just got it right back. Cool. I don't think you need this. There we go. That's too good of a move, right? Now they have to deal with that, and also the kill condition that's upcoming. So I think that's too much to handle. I could be wrong. If they had shields, they could have ghouled here. That would have been worse, right? Yeah, okay. I'm wondering if I have Trap Aura left. I think that's like what we're really missing. Yeah, this is a really solid move. Weakness? Yeah, I'm gonna want it. So now we're gaining pips while we're threatening a kill shot with Judge. I'm still gonna try to get another Scarab, y'all. Just in case they go for another double weakness. I think because you'll pip conserve and you'll still gain pips. So you're definitely gonna want to do that. So should I just hard dig? That's like the go-to move, right? The Scarab. I mean, this isn't bad if they randomly blade, but I don't know what they would even do. I'm not sure there's a move like that. What is this? Another grip? Interesting. Okay. So they bubbled finally. Do I shield? Or do I... I'll shield. We're getting to the point where I gotta do something. I like the Scarecrow now. I'm a little worried about Kisma, if I'm being honest. Or I could just Judge, call it a day, but I don't think a Judge does it. Why don't I do this if they poison out Gearhead? If they Pyro Dragon, I'll Scarecrow and use their bubble against them while weaknessing them. Yeah, I don't mind that. If they Pyro Dragon, they're momentarily ahead, but this spell is crazy. I mean, this should kill, right? If I'm defended, I'll do it because I have somewhat of a follow-up. What is that? Pyro Dragon? Guys, do I not just kill? And either way, I could just shield. I feel like I never send the Judge when I need to. I mean, we know that 675 damage, which is scales. We know how much it does. It does like 2,000. And they only have 2,700. And we're talking about something double that. So they're dead. I don't know why I don't just do it. I think this is just smart. Right? I'm doing it. Screw it. I feel like I never send it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I never send it. Let's see. Okay. I did crit. Is this all I need to be doing? Bop! That's so crazy. That is so crazy. I feel like the amount of games I've lost just not doing just what I did, which is just Judgment at the end. Good God, bro. Yeah, Judgment's on another level. Once you know, I need to figure out how much my Judgments do at each level of pips against the matchups. If you know that, you're kind of chilling. You know, dude? Can you show the deck setup? It's literally just a bunch of scales and chameleons. When they nerf this, I'm going to be replacing this with other echoes and pip stuff and all, you know. I'm just going to do that. It's going to be a way more fun to watch, but, you know. I didn't want to keep getting balances on schools that weren't balanced. So, you know, I hope y'all don't mind. Honestly, that was barely any scales, right? Was that 2 scales? I think I'm not cycling the way these kids that are scale spamming are. You know, dude? Isn't it still kind of good? Of course, the Path B, yeah, it's a big issue, y'all. They're gonna have to deal with that, otherwise we're in a lot of trouble. Yo, thank you again to I Love Jello for the 74 gifted subs this stream. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the top dono on Twitch. Thank you to Drunk Panda for the $25 top dono on YouTube. If y'all are feeling generous, the dono link is in the description. The mega chat button is under the chat. And the join button's under the stream, my mans. And I hope you guys are enjoying what has already been an hour and 40 minutes of nothing but good games and no sniping allegations, as is very normal in this stream. Despite what you might have heard. We might be on a 20-hour streak of not calling anyone a sniper because I haven't gotten them. Isn't it crazy how that works? MHA was peak. My Hero Academia, I'll be honest, I thought the concept was great. I think the plot kind of fell off a little bit. You know, man, that's the truth, bro. Is there a reason behind weaknesses against balance being worth less? I think they just wanted to make it so that you can't set for balance because it's not supposed to be the master of any one thing. But the problem is with high DPP spells that break the rules, that logic falls apart. So there's a chance that the weakness stuff would make sense if scales didn't exist. Maybe, you know? I don't know. First of the North Star will be my favorite. Damn it, I got some weebs. We got some weebs in here, bro. I love that though. I love that for y'all. If you snipe, you ban. Can you give me any names that you think that I got them banned for just sniping? I would love to hear some, because I know it's really meta to pretend that I can do that. It's fun, I guess, to pretend that I have banning powers as someone who doesn't work at King's Isle. In fact, I feel like given how long it takes for some of these people that are crazy to get banned, sometimes I feel like I have no power, less than the average person. But, you know, I would love to know, man. I'd love to know who you think I can get banned, just out of curiosity. And I'd love to hear about someone specifically that hasn't doxed anybody in the game or said something crazy, like a slur towards people, or admitted to doing crazy stuff in Wiz chat. If you could, like, you know, line up a person that hasn't done that and probably got banned for that, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be real cool. Factual as well, which I know. So it's effort. It's an effort to be factual, bro. I don't know. Wasn't there that one dude on stream for a couple of weeks who was openly violating TOS? There was a dude. Are you talking about the guy that was streaming himself, stream sniping, like in the title and everything? Yeah, even that probably took weeks. And I think, I mean, obviously I didn't report them more than once because they only did it. Well, I guess they only did one bad thing, technically. It was just over a long period of time. But yeah, like, if you really think that's not, I mean, it happened. That was the first person to my knowledge that got a 100-year mute. Because, like, at that point, what happened was Saw started pulling scales. Right there, I used 2 scales, I'm pretty sure. Did I use 3? I feel like that matchup was more about the King art. That was a cooler King art, dude. 100 years, yeah. And, I mean, honestly, I'm sure they've found a way to ban evade at this point. But, yeah, it's a little crazy, bro. It's a little crazy that I'm not allowed to call people out like that, but people can call me a Jade for killing someone with no regens, no pigsies, no gnomes, no adapt, and no reshuffle. It's crazy. Gay brother, that's a weird way to put it, my boy. Multiple life sentences would be the better way, because that's crazy. My man said, I think it's because I read it somewhere. It's been a while. What y'all talking about? My Hero Academia? Is it over? Is the anime over? I know that the ending was, like, really, like, divisive. Because I think the manga came out, right? I don't know, man. There's a new Austin Life song. Oh, that's cool. Bro got sentenced to life in Wiz. Oh, no. It's true. That is what happened, man. The manga's over, not the anime. When are they gonna put that out, bro? I don't know, man. I used to like actually look forward to that. But now it's like, I don't know. Why would I? 1 season? Oh, that ass. Okay. I wonder if I'm caught up or if I just stopped. What about Black Clover? Is that also gone? Y'all remember that era? I feel like there were so many animes coming out that were kind of sick, bro. But I don't know. They're not making them anymore, man. Wild. Last season coming this year? Damn. I miss Black Clover, bro. I actually liked Black Clover. I know people find Asta, like, really annoying, but I actually liked the character development. I feel like it was one of the few anime that I watched where I actually cared about the side characters, you know, man? I'm like, I grew up on Dragon Ball Z, so I feel like that's not. Maybe really old school Dragon Ball, maybe. But, like, real Dragon Ball, I don't know, you know, man? My man said it's because the anime caught up with the manga. So they're not ending it, right? Bro, they released the last episode years ago, I feel like. Dragon Ball Z was really good. You know how they say, like, if you could rewatch something without ever having watched it, like, in the first place? Like, as in, without being able to remember it? I think, for me, it's between Avatar, The Last Airbender, and Dragon Ball. But I feel like Dragon Ball's gotta win, because it's just so much more to watch. So I feel like it's gotta be, right? But it's up there, wiping your memory and rewatching. Y'all think we'll ever have the technology to do that? But also, that doesn't make sense if you really think about it. Because would you remember that you wiped your memory to watch it? How does that work? And would it affect your viewing experience? That sounds like a Black Mirror episode. That's what that is. Bombin said Avatar suits a soul. I feel like some of these toxic whiz heads that are my ops, they should watch some Avatar episodes. Drink some tea and watch some Avatar episodes, bro. Maybe sing Leaves from the Vine or something, boy. Reminds me of that Black Mirror episode. Right, there was one, was there not? Where, like, the memory wipe one? There's so many. I am currently on episode 3 of the new season of Black Mirror. If you spoil it, you will get banned instantaneously. So please, do not do that. Thank you. Appreciate it, mama. Hey, that's not up to me. I don't make the rules. Don't play them games. All right, play silly games, win silly prizes. Season 1, episode 2. Oh, damn, that's early. Was that the one with was that the one with the snow everywhere? I think I'm misremembering which one you're talking about. Was that the one? I mean, it's season 1, so I'll spoil it. Was that the one that got a prison sentence in his own head? That's crazy. If they do that, oh my god, bro, raps. Yeah, I mean, honestly, maybe crime would go down. Imagine your body doesn't age, but your brain, they can like give you 10,000 years or something. Like that, and you would have to experience them. Like, that's what that episode was about, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, Black Mirror is crazy. I know what I'm saying sounds nuts, but the way they portray it, I could totally believe in 200 years or something. That's like the norm. I think it's that in the future, like dystopian, you know, man, but I don't know. There's too many parallels. The more I grow as an adult, I'm like, damn, this is like based on real life. Like, this is like based on, you know, like that's kind of bad, bro. If things are based on real life and they're that bad, raps, bro. Oh, we got a match. I still have to watch Invincible for the people asking. Oh my god, is this the third dude? This is like, I'm sorry, y'all. If you include my match, y'all have gotten 4 balanced games in a row. But I guess it would have been a balanced mirror anyways. Yeah, this is another unwinnable scale spam. I mean, we'll try to play it out. I don't know. I'm just like so like... I'm so tired of it, dude. I mean, this matchup, I feel like I could cycle a little bit better. Is this an immediate trap aura? That is crazy. Okay. I'll be honest, just do that. You could trade Winter Moon with scales sometimes, but not all the time. That's a good move. Get rid of the... Okay. They had another one. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. They had 2 of them, right? Unfortunate. They pulled 2 in a row. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're just going to have to probably do this. Do this and either get a brace or pull another weakness. This is already kind of not a good start. Because they pulled 2 out of their 4 trap auras, and I pulled 1 out of my 8 braces. So the numbers were not in our favor, or in their favor, but I still got hoed. There we go. Thank God. Because otherwise, it would have gotten a little... And they didn't even use it, so that's totally fine. Why hold on to Snowman? There's a lot of, like, Scarab plays with Shatterhorn that I think you need Snowman for. I don't know if that's a throw. I'll be honest. I like Wyvern. Do they have 3 trap auras out of 4 already ready to go? That would be a little crazy, if you ask me. If so, then yeah, that's just our luck, I guess. You could do another... Okay, it doesn't look like they had another aura. That's totally fine. Now, there's a couple of options here. We could go for an evil snowman. Right now. At least it's a hit through a weakness. You got a shield, right? But you could get rid of their brace while hitting if you were to go for a thieving. And make the next move better. So I think that is better for some reason. I don't know. And that way we can save the snowman for when we really need it. Is that a bad move, y'all? I think one of the problems with this matchup is that I won't be on top of the auras enough. But so far, they haven't taken advantage of that trap aura, right? As in, and they only have 2 more left. If I could pull 2 braces or a shoe or something like that, I'm pretty happy. That's good, just in case we need something. Is that a bubble? It's gotta be, right? Okay. I say we should bubble. And then, you know what? Don't even think about it. They limited the aura counts? No, I'm just talking about what Balance generally casts. They'll cast the 4 attenuates. But they've already used 2, and 4 is the maximum on most decks. Let's go One Sock, John. The legend One Sock is here. One Sock Supreme. I need to do this for the best weaknesses with this. So, like, the hand will move very quickly. The Wyvern is for the dark packs. Okay. I have the Wanted, though, right? Yeah. What happened to the other sock? Funky. That's a personal question. Funky. Boundaries, please. He doesn't have to share that until he's ready. All right, man, please, man. I'm disappointed in y'all, man. That's crazy. Oh, another wand and another thieving. This is the most anti-balanced hand. I wish I had a brace. That'd be beautiful. I don't have a brace, so I have the weakness. Yeah, I mean, I could Winter Moon, or I could go for... I mean, I could just Shatterhorn. Is that not better? It's just a better weakness. Even if they do like a weird, I don't know, just do it. Take the open moon. Well, this is almost as good as a moon, and it prevents the scales from being good. The issue is I gave them an obviously very, very good Scarab. So I would have preferred to just brace again, to be honest. Can I P-serve that? Oh, I didn't even P-serve, so I have like literally no peps. Let's see, brace, no. Weakness, okay. That's fine. We're just gonna weakness, and then maybe... I'm just gonna double weakness both times. I think that's all I could do. Just gotta make both of the scales as bad as possible, I think. They should have really done a better move than that, if you ask me. Okay. Maybe I go for like a Death Pip for the threefold stuff. I'll stop yapping. No, you good. Bro, you're not a yapper. No, you good. You a legend. Ooh. I got this. I could go for a Jin, but I already got rid of one of them, so I don't know. Maybe that was dumb. Guys, I have 2 options here. I could either Wyvern and take an open scales, or I could take an open Ice Elemental and just make their hit worse. I think Ice Elemental's better. I really do. Because, I mean, that's a terrible move. It's double weakness, and it's like 85 res. The fact that that's even doing 500 is crazy. But that's the ice hit, I guess, so that's what we get. I think we need to dig a little bit harder for brace, so I might get rid of that. I might actually get rid of that, believe it or not. So it's either this or this. This does more damage, and it's more damage reduction than just removing a blade. If it was 2 blades, I think it would be more logical to go for the Wyvern. So I guess we do have to do that, right? I think any of these with the buff, like, you're gonna want to take it. Do I not have my... I just realized I took my pet off yesterday, and I don't have it. Why do I do this every day, man? I don't have my pet on. I was like, where's my brace cast? But then I was like, I try to make... I'm sorry. You know what? It's fine. We don't need to watch Scales Part 4. I transferred the pet yesterday. And I went on this wizard. Yeah, dude, these days, I can't lock in anymore. Yo, I just realized I didn't have a pet on that game. Y'all, I take back what I said. No, that wasn't winnable. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's actually crazy that we were even doing that well. I was wondering why I was doing 500. As usual, it was my fault. All good. It's my fault. Don't worry about it, chat. You were low-key cooking. It's fine. It's fine. It's not worth it. I mean, honestly, a part of me doesn't just want to keep fighting Scales. And honestly, dude, I'm losing, like, double resist. It's not worth. It's not worth. I didn't have my pet on. It's balance magic. Like, it's not going to be a fun game, you know? I feel like that's 4 games of people just spamming Scales. Not me, but, you know, I didn't really spam it, but it was probably too much anyways, so that is fine, bro. That is fine. Minus 17 resist? Yeah, it's not worth it. Ice can be balanced. Does brace help? No, it helps a lot, but not when you don't have resist. I didn't have resist right there. That's fine. It's fine. It's like not really. I'm not bothered. I'm seeing summertime rent. Do you spam Scales too? Oh yeah, guys, let me not. Otherwise, there's drama headed my way, man. Do you guys think that I mean, obviously today I couldn't ignore the blatant lies. Do you think today's the last day? If there's even more content, we just like. I feel like there's only so much that I can fight disinformation with. I think I should just let my actions speak louder, you know, man. I got 10 years of content behind my back. Some of these people have been playing the game for 3-ass years and think that they should be talking all this trashly, you know. You know, I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, right? Gotta turn your head. I mean, I feel like I've already, it doesn't really bother me. It's just like, if people aren't seeing why it's so crazy, then I'm bothered. Because it's like, are we just lacking critical thinking? Like, you know, dude? I don't know. When you see my DM, you'll see some massive lie. Y'all keep talking about some DMs, bro. Y'all keep talking about DMs, honestly. Crazy. My man said they're weird. I've seen this happen to other creators. I guess they just don't have content, you know. That's the truth. Heals once his life gets called a jade. Scales once gets called a spammer. Honestly, dude. I respect you for not even giving. No, I did, though. I like, talked about why I didn't jade earlier this stream. But also, I just feel like when people are openly lying, I'm just, like, so confused. Like, you just want people to agree with you just because you're butthurt over a loss. And then I'm the one who has to deal with all the fallout of that. I mean, come on, bro. I can type a whole essay. I've said for months how they're a weirdo. It's fine. It's not my fault that they're weird, right? I just wish they would leave me out of their weirdness, you know? That's the truth. That's the real truth. That's a silly argument. That's like saying that I have a degree in X. I know more about X than someone who doesn't have the degree. So what you're talking about is an argument from authority, but I am confused. Like, what did I do that used that argument? As in how long I played? Well, I don't know. If the argument is that I've had such a negative impact on the game, I think you would find few people that, you know, that play this long that have had a negative impact that are staying playing. It's just logical sense, you know. So that's the truth. I've seen it too much from Twitter. Wiz Twitter's funny though, dude. They're not even that drama heavy. I feel like Wiz Twitter is so okay. They think they stand on a moral high ground. I don't know. Sounds like you've had a significant impact on the game. Not at all. I'm not claiming anything. I just think that, you know, I feel like if you're gonna look at a content creator that hasn't quit for a long time, that has made pretty daily content, I didn't get here by anything else than the sweat on my back. You know, I fit the bill. And I get that it's hard to replicate, and maybe some people are jealous about it, but you should deal with your jealousy in productive ways instead of tearing down someone else that worked hard. Because that's the stupid part, bro. Hard work is great. That's all it's been. Y'all can... Honestly, the daily Wiz stream playlist that I made, what, halfway through all this? That's only half the picture. That has 1,000 streams in it, bro. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's sweat on your brow. It's sweat on my brow, man. I got sweat on my brow out here. So there you go, my boy. Honestly, dude, I can't believe how many balances we've gotten today. Life peeve? I might do some life. We'll see. I haven't used a new pet, huh? I have energy gear on, so I don't know, dude. Bro's pretty much daily for years. Yeah, and I get that that means some bad things will happen. But when you focus on just the bad instead of the, I don't know, dozens of hours a week of content that's fun to watch, that people enjoy, you're being intentionally dishonest, you know? That's the truth, bro. That's the truth. Kind of reminds me of that meme, why you always lied. It's true, man. It's true. Daily streaming this game that breaks your mental leaves permanent damage. It doesn't leave permanent damage. I'm good, y'all. I don't know, man. It's funny how obsessed they are. Mutz, I saw your comment. I appreciate you kind of being on my side at least. At least you have a backbone, bro. You were like, he has a reason to be paranoid. I saw that. It's a lot better than everyone just being like, yeah, he jaded because you said so. Like, all right, bro, I guess, you know. My man said, does one need the jade? No, you don't need the jade. It is, you are going to have to heal. I mean, it depends on, I guess, what your definition of jading is, you know? I don't know. Alrighty. Hey, can I please not get only fires and balances? Is this a fire or a balance? I would take anything other than that, bro. Balance especially, it's like, come on, man. Thought I'd do some fire. I think this is a fire. We'll see. It's a fire. Okay. Another game that is probably not going to be that fun to watch. I hate to say it, y'all. Do I just combine these and get storm pips? Why not, right? Why not? I have my pet, guys. I checked. So we're good now, you know, Ben? Pet diff. I mean, it's a sergeant with the with a raid pet, bro. Did y'all ever think we would make it to the point where sergeants are out here, like, you know, running it up? That's crazy. You know, that is like kind of crazy, is it not? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, there's Steel Pip. Did you forget your pet last game? Yeah. So I wouldn't have been able to win anyways. So I just left. No point, right? I guess just Furnace and see if you can pull more Furnaces. Right? I mean, that's like what the game has let us do. It's all we have, chat. It's all we have. Okay. Do I keep digging? I guess. Happens to everyone. I was pet training, like, was it yesterday? 2 days ago? Whatever it was. And I didn't do ice yesterday, I don't think. That's good. I mean, yeah, I say you just keep going. I'm not really sure what we could do other than just keep pulling for Furnaces, I guess, you know? I don't think you need that. Okay, they didn't actually have what they needed here, which is kind of nuts. So what, we're going to go for a Trap Aura ourselves and get that last Storm Pip to Leviathan? That's pretty decent, right? And I want to say now we're just 3 buffs to their 0. You know? Did you ever get the jewel? No, and I also just queued because I forgot about it. So that was really embarrassing. I'm not going to lie, bro. Oh, I should have dug a little harder, chat. That's fine. I just need the Furnace here. That's like the only thing that you can do. If you can't Furnace, then I guess you could shield. Don't discard that. I guess you don't need this that badly. You don't need this as badly as a Furnace. Okay. That's all you need, right? We're still 3 buffs to their none. I'm going to keep the King Art and the Leviathan because of He Don't Got It. Which a lot of people play. There's a lot of He Don't Got It in this goddamn world. Some cringe He Don't Got It's. Wait, so next turn I won't be at full pips, but if I steal a pip, I could do an Amoot and still be at full pips, right? So maybe I could go for an ice pip here, do this. I like the hand a lot, actually. I think you just steal a pip and you're out trading. That is what you have to do, I think. Then the sooner you out trade, the better you are, y'all. Oh, do I dare Catalan? I kind of like the idea of Catalan over Catch. I think there's a good way to use your pips. It's like Catch of the Day, but they can't double remove your blades as easily. So I don't mind it. Is that what I think it is, a Catch of the Day? So he has a better buff than me, so maybe I Catalan? Is that even like remotely like, is that a good idea? I mean, dude, I should have just dotted. The hell? What are they doing? They have no pips. I should have just dotted right here and won. Okay. Do that. They just stopped getting storm pips. All right, we'll do this. We'll do this. I think that's the only way to outtrade them this round, right? So I guess it's actually a decent move. I don't really know if... I've never really done this in a mirror. The mirror is normally just RNG aura stuff, you know, dude? If they dark packed, yeah, probably cooked. You're not wrong. I mean, not really, actually. Because I've done damage and I can just remove their... I could just remove their blade with a triple remove. I could also just do that, yeah. There's a lot of ways to do this. I need to get rid of a lot of this, though. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, it's not the end of the world, whatever they do. Dark Pact or no? Hey, dude, if that's a blade, I'm just gonna have to remove it. I mean, I just gotta what? And, triple remove? Is that not, like, a very easy pull? Really? That's crazy, but I guess we have to do that, then. We have to remove a buff and essentially triple buff hit them. So I guess we'll do that. But yeah, the better move was just to remove everything. Okay. Well, once again, our best bet is to just aura. But we could remove and then aura. That is still better if I could do that. I think get rid of that. Get rid of that. There we go. So this is going to get rid of a blade and a catch. They have a bunch of weaknesses now. They have a Catalan weakness, right? And then we just keep gaining pips. I think that's what I wanted to do last turn, but we basically just did it by auraing first. And I have that as well, so not bad. That's fine. Let's, is their furnace gone? No, right? So now we have to trap aura them. Keep in mind, we already have a Catalan of damage, but they've done a little bit as well with catch. So it's literally an even game. I think this is a good hand. I'll do that for sure. Then maybe I just gotta go for... If they furnace, do I just have to go for a furnace myself? Is that where we're at? I think that is what's about to happen. Well, they didn't. What is this? Okay, I'll furnace. I was gonna furnace anyway, so I'm totally happy with that. Right, otherwise my hand wasn't gonna move anyways. Okay, so we once again have 3 buffs to their 1. We've kept that kind of pressure. So I would say that's not bad. This might be a good way to keep it even further. It's another attenuate, I think. Okay, cool. I guess we're just gonna do that, and do this. Sure, why not? I don't think you need Dark Pact when you have Catch of the Day. So we could just hit twice. Ideally, that'd be nice. Do they just have even more? They have 3 of these in a row. Okay, I mean, I'm hoping that I pull another one. That'd be cool. Do I not? Oh boy. Okay, I needed that. Otherwise, yikes, right? They shouldn't have any more 1-pip auras left, if I'm not wrong. But I guess we're digging and they're not. So do I lose now? Is that like where we're at? Or... Because this is just getting kind of crazy. Like, I'd love to actually send a hit. It's just another aura. How many auras is this? How can I possibly have any more left, dude? Oh my god. They ran me out of auras. That is on another level, dude. Oh my god. I've never seen that before. I guess that's all I can do. They ran me out of auras. So I just simply got out copy limited. I've never seen that before. My side deck got out aura'd by their main deck. My sideboard is gone. That is crazy, bro. I mean, I think that's all I have, just so I don't sit on shads, but obviously that's not a good move, right? The heal might be good, but other than that, yikes. Yikes, my boy. Let's see. This is actually crazy. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's all I needed to do. Maybe I just needed to do a random ass dot. Because, I mean, I'm sitting on shad, so yeah, I don't know. That's 1,000 a round. 4,000 value. They didn't remove it, which is crazy. So I don't have a good move here, huh? A Freet would have won us the game. You probably don't need King Arts. You're not wrong, yeah. Well, the good news is I think the heal plus the s'mores is good enough. That's a good news. Yeah, but I can't kill in time. Maybe get a fire pip, do that. I don't think we can kill in time. They could just hit again and they just win, you know? Yeah, I mean, a furnace would have been the move here. But I mean, I literally got run out of furnaces from their main deck, which in my opinion is on another level of crazy. I got my last one, I'm pretty sure, because that's main deck, right? So do I have to do this? Maybe. It's not a bad idea to do it, right? Are they going to get rid of the... Okay. So this is unfortunate because now I'm kind of forced to do it again, but they got it double buffed. So I'm probably dead, if I'm being honest. Right, they're getting rid of 2 buffs, so yeah. This is just going to do enough damage, I think. So I don't think I can win anymore, if I'm being honest. Unless there's a way to do a triple dot into an Ifrit. I should have just Ifrited when I had the chance, but I guess not, bro. What a Garbo mirror. Yeah, this is just the state of the game at this point. Games like this, by the way, are like really, really like... I hope people understand when people are saying that the game's in a bad spot, they're talking about stuff like this. This was literally, this is what the mirror has become. There's no skill attached to it at all. So, I mean, I don't know. Me personally, I wish this was like, you know, not a thing, but... I guess because you're not dead, maybe your best bet is to literally s'mores again. Maybe I could s'mores into an Ifrit now. I think that's all I can do. It's not gonna work that well, but you know. This is exactly why I stopped PvPing. Yeah, they added more of these, and they didn't really copy limit them. But the meta is so full of things like scales, and no one even talks about stuff like this. Yeah, I could not upload a single game today. as a content creator making content on this game, none of these games. That's a crazy bit because like, what have they all come down to? The one that we won was just scale spam. We lost to a bunch of scale spam. Like, it's just bad, bro. I'm just hoping that maybe we could, like, I don't know, like, use the steel pimp and use the healing that we do have to our favor. Like, that might be all we could do. I have no idea. The fact you use lightning bats for no reason tells me how washed you are. Thank you for your opinion. I don't care about your opinion, though. I know. It's crazy. Okay. I guess we'll want it here. I think we have to. Right? And then, I guess, yeah, it would have been nice to keep the other want it. But we didn't. We just didn't. That's fine. Trap Aura is not bad. I'm wondering if the heal keeps me out of kill range at least, or no. You know, dude? I don't think it does, y'all. So I can't remove anything, right? Yeah, dude, I wish I'd pulled some Ifrits or something. Where are my Ifrits at? That would have been all I needed. I'm just dead. All I needed was a free after either of these s'mores. I should have kept that a moot, bro. Unfortunate. I guess there are ways we could have played, but not based on the way we discarded at all. Like, I'm wondering genuinely if a catch of the day can kill catch of the day combo, but I'm dead before I could do anything, right? Like, if I can kill with a catch of the day combo, they can definitely kill me. That's the issue. Yeah, I think a Freet was the only thing we could have done, but we just didn't get it in time. Is that a shield? Yeah, I mean, we have to catch the day. Or should I just do that? No, just do damage, I guess. I think we just lose, though. Unless there's, like, a no-crit situation where we live. I'm hoping the healing saves us, but... the problem is even the furnace is gone, so yeah, we're just not doing anything here. This is just a bad game. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. It's good damage there. And we're getting another, like, 600. There's a chance that a 45 blade is enough. I don't know. What do you have to lose at this point? Yeah, literally, right? Yeah. You're not wrong. This, I mean... if there's no way, there's no scenario where I can kill him, but he cannot kill me. Y'all see that, right? He would have to not be able to kill and play defensively, which is just not possible. I mean, maybe if that doesn't kill, I can kill out of this, right? That's what I'm thinking. But I think this does over 4,000, so yeah. I don't think the heal mattered. Yeah, 5,000. So yeah, there's no winning this. The second we didn't have the what? The 7th aura. Literally the 7th aura. There's nothing we could have done. Literally just came down to just copy limits. So, I mean, it is what it is, bro. The games are bad today. This is one of those streams where we have only fires and balances, and none of the games are fun. Not a single one. And there's no way for us to change that because the queue is full of those people. And they're gonna keep queuing until they fix this. All of these things should have been fixed months ago. It's sad, bro. Catch it to art. No, I mean, I liked that idea, actually. I did, but... and maybe given that that did 5,000, maybe it would have killed, but... they would have had to shield or something crazy, you know? I think we could have won, but, you know. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really... none of these games are really to be taken seriously. Not a single one of them have involved skill. Including my wins, you know? Where's my Ice and Death players at? They can't compete against scale, so they don't play anymore. They literally don't play. How's it been? I'm just enjoying day 21 of the sauce hate meta that's on YouTube right now. I'm enjoying it, you know? I really am. It's a fun time, guys. It really... it's one of those things that I'm really, you know, very, very happy to see in action, you know? Like, just people just really saying only the truth about me. It's great. I love it, actually, you know? They going crazy when the ban announcement was made. Oh, you think? I mean, is it not, like, obvious that that was coming? We don't all watch streams for the content of the games. Honestly, if it's for the vibes, at least y'all got that, right? I mean, we vibing. Like, today's vibes, you know? I don't know. Will PP ever be balanced? That's not up for us to decide. The devs gotta, like, you know? I think the devs really gotta, like, lock in, bro. I don't know why recently it's been so bad, but, you know, surprised there's no storm stack in Elo. That's the one of the other, like, you know, Google Docs schools. There is Myth as well. We haven't really seen Myth, you know, but Yeah, there's some Google Docs schools out here, man. PP was fine before the shad changes. Yeah, if this update just wasn't ready, they could have just not done the PvP part of it, in my opinion. Because, I mean, like, they could have just added top pad spellments even and just added the bottom pads later. For when, you know, there weren't spells that did this much extra. I think that's all they needed to do, you know? If they did that, at least we would have had, like, you know, we could have, like, shouted them out. We could have been like, okay, they know this isn't ready, you know? Fire and balance just too broken. Yeah, it's very hard to compete against it. But you know what? That we stay doing it. We stay doing it, bro. As I said, I've basically just reframed the amount of good games I can expect in a day. It's like 1 or 2. But you know what? 1 or 2 is better than none. So that's where we're at right now, my boy. I quit PvPing this season. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. But listen, my boy. Even if you quit, just wait until the next season. I promise it'll just be better, bro. That's where we gotta be at this point, man. Otherwise, yikes. I don't need to. I lived it. Why is it you quit a battle rather than just lose and see it through? I mean, do you really want to see someone just emote spam and scale spam? It's just, I mean, if you've been here every stream, I think it's pretty obvious. It's not, it's just, it's boring. I feel like more people need to be queuing on other schools. That's not necessarily the player's fault, but you know. At the end of the day, I think it's very boring to watch. I'm doing it for y'all, bro. Like, for real. This is why I stick to questing. Questing is elite. I'll be honest. It's true. Balance has always been favorited. Balance has been kind of nuts for a while. You're not wrong. I legit just quit Storm Peeve because it gets too boring. God damn, y'all. Y'all just quit. Y'all not feeling it anymore? I mean, yeah, I hate to say it, but yeah, we've reached a point where, you know, it is kind of like that. Is death good overall? I'd say it's decent. I think death is one of the good ones, honestly. You could deal with jading, you could deal with scales, maybe, you know. Not really, but at least those you can kind of make an argument for them, you know. But most of the other schools, they don't even like function right now. I don't know. My man said not everyone's on the hate balance bandwagon. Now everyone... Oh, you don't like hate bandwagons, Ice? Oh, I couldn't relate. Like, bro, you queue every day on your balance. I'm not saying that you're not entitled to it. But, like, come on, man. Like, no offense. And you're going to take it offensively, yada, yada, whatever. But, like, a captain balance is like a veteran on most other schools. Because of how brain dead it's gotten. And I'm saying this as someone with the captain balance at the moment. I've hit Warlord before, sure. But at the moment, I can only speak for now, right? So that's where we're at, you know, man? It is what it is, bro. Like, it's very low skill. Makes the game worse for everybody else. Not fun for anybody. I'm not speaking for everybody, but I think it's not fun for anybody, you know? I love PvE balance. PvE balance? Oh, like just playing it in PvE? I'm sure there's, like... a lot of reasons to be a balance in PvE, but you know, if you only watch PvP, you would think there would only be 3. Literally, yeah. I guess I don't mind. I guess I have no problems with it if people are queuing, not like as in they don't have other wizards and they're just queuing that. I guess whatever. I mean, what are you gonna do, right? Your school is broken. But I feel like if you have other schools and you constantly just spam fire and balance, like every day, I guess that's what I don't really get because it makes the game so unplayable for some matchups, bro. And I think we can all agree it's better to have like a queue that's actually like, you know, healthy and diverse rather than a queue that's like the same 2 schools, you know? Didn't Sauce literally... Oh, yeah. I lost to... I've yet to see it again. I'm gonna see if maybe it was like a deck thing. I lost to a fire that just spammed the moot. Like, I could not beat it. I read it, it didn't even work. Like, the double remove that heals, on a life it didn't keep up. He just did 5 moots. And then he won. So it's literally like, it's that good. You know, man, even the counters don't really work against it. All right, y'all. Y'all said y'all wanted life. I guess we're doing life today. We'll see. Oh, we got a balance that's copying my stitch. Is this a stream snipe? I mean, I don't really know why you would do this. Unless you're, I mean, I hope not. That would be cool for it not to be, but hey. I'm asking mainly because... he copied my exact character. But I guess it could be not crazy, you know, man? Alright, what do we do here? I guess just wand? I don't know. Whatever. He's a veteran, so maybe he's just boosted. Maybe. We'll see. Why did he copy my exact stitch? That's my question, bro. Some of this gear is hard to get, bro. Oh my god. I don't think you need that. This is one of your best cards in this matchup. Really, really offensive. You know? Is this what I think it is? Okay. It's actually not what I thought it would be. Maybe get an ice pip for certain things. I think we could bubble fight a little bit. Why not? The Jader. Guys, I'm jading, guys. I'm jading. Prepare yourself for all the jading you're about to see with this Jade deck that I made. Nah, this pet's crazy. It's making too many noises already, my boy. Oh, God. That's crazy, bro. I mean, weakness? Okay. That's for scales, but I don't know. Maybe he's not doing that. He copied the pet name as well. Why? I mean, if they're just doing it just to, like, be not crazy, that's fine. I guess it's fine if it's not crazy. I don't know. I can't tell these days between the crazy and the not crazy, bro. Are they running heal clears? Or is this like... I mean, yeah, see, the thing about this matchup is that it's complicated enough where they need to think about more than just ice and life pips. So that part is actually really good. Now, could I go for a Luminous? Sure, but I'd rather just double break the weakness with something really small, if you ask me. I guess Death Pips for Monster Mash could work. I don't really see that being a thing. Okay. Not a big deal, right? Let's brace. For sure. If we need to burn Pips, Luminous might be the one, but, you know. We could also Devotion if it comes down to it, right? I don't think you need that. Is this a Trap Aura? So, I'm trying to make it so it's not even a Trap Aura, dude. Yo, can I be honest? I think we just do this and then think about what we have to do out of it. Because if it's not a Trap Aura, I'm not even worried like that, you know? We just gotta do damage and hope that they can't just, like, you know. I could Sacred Charge as well. So that could be pretty cool. Bop! I gotta get the Sacred, bro. That's gotta be a banger in this matchup, right? But that's a pretty cool move. It's a hit and buff that breaks a bunch of stuff, so I don't mind that. Yeah, this might be your best bet. See, the nice thing about balance is that if they Scion you, that's not the end of the world. Does he know how to play the game? He just did this before I healed. Is he throwing? Like, what's going on? I'm so confused by this. Why did he do that? That was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I guess we're good. We'll just do this to get rid of the weakness aura. Did he just do that for damage? Like unironically? There's no way, right? Yeah, guys, we got a really good Lord of Jungle. Or we could go for this, the wings. Which shad is better? I'm saving these, but I guess you can get rid of one, but I don't know. Sometimes you want it into a Dark Surge into another, you know? If he steals, I think that's just better. I don't know why. I really couldn't tell y'all. I think you want to do the Lord of the Jungle when you're just done healing. So I guess I'll do this. I think it's too... He just used a Rainbow Serpent for some damn reason. I don't know if that was a mind game. I don't know. But if we do this, maybe we'll see, like, you know, what his deck can do. Worst case scenario, he steals one of these. Right? Guys, I'm jading. Oh my god, I'm jading, guys. Sorry, guys. You guys caught me. You guys caught me. I healed, therefore I jade. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Weakness is still really good. Let's see. Is he gonna just steal it? See, the thing I don't really care about there is that... is this a dot counter? No, it's actually a heal thing. Yeah, I don't think I care. He barely needs it, I guess. I'll just do that. As long as I'm healing close to full. He just lost the gearhead. He's gonna heal before the damage detonates, basically. So, I don't think that's that bad. Ooh, that would have been cool. Is that worth it ever? I don't know. I don't think it is. So he's a full HP, basically. If I had to guess. Now, I could theoretically go for... What do I go for? It's not going to detonate until next turn. So doing this is just gonna let him re-brace, right? It's my only good move. I don't even like this. That's a straight up sniper, nobody doing anything about it. I mean, he only copied my name. We don't know if he's definitely sniping. But yes, this is a little weird. I would be surprised. Dude, that was the move, man. He can't Scion without me rebirthing. Yeah, unfortunate. Why would he not spam the chameleon? He could. He chose not to right there. So I think we're chilling. Okay. So maybe do that. I guess because you have this, you might as well. What I would like is a lot of damage output here, but I will have to see, right? So my brace was running out, so I'm gonna devotion. Now, I think what would be really nice is like, oh, luminous, yeah. Just a lot of hitting bubbles, hitting blades, I think, is where we kind of need to be. Now that's gonna detonate. It actually did 1,000, y'all. Did it heal for more than he stole? Not if you count the damage that the gearhead did, but that could be a lot worse. That could be a lot worse. Now, is this a hit and brace, or is this a hit and aura? I feel like it's got to be a hit and aura, because he just braced. It's definitely a fusion spell, right? You know, man? So is this a hit and brace? I think it has to be. Yeah, wow. So I'm going to get rid of that now. We can Sacred Charge. So we basically forced him to do a really bad move here. That's a really, really good move. Oh my god. I can't wait until we have... Bro, can they make this a hit and devotion already? You know how nice this would be? Yeah. Head ass, bro. Oh, wait. Let me not do that, too. That might be... Am I jading if I make... I don't know. I might be jading if I mimic the spell, too, guys. You know, I don't know. Bow! That's 1,100 damage, and their aura's gone. That's really good. Yeah, I mean, Luminous is probably next. Correct. Just do damage. Every round that you can. Okay, they Trap Aura'd or Weakness Aura'd? Weakness Aura, interesting. Obviously I have a brace, but what if they just have another one? Like... I guess. Whatever, bro. I'll just do this. It's fine. It still feels like the right move. I think I have to do it. I saw the match. Vanidus, did I Jade in that match out of curiosity? According to, you know, anyone with brain cells, or, you know? Ooh, interesting. Okay, not bad. I think if we bubble, his brace is gone. So that's actually, I'd argue, not great. Not great for them. Do I have a Dark Surge and a Rebirth in hand, though? How do I play this? Because, dude, they don't have any way to deal with the rebirth, right? And this is around the time where a rebirth would help me a lot. Would they be able to clear it? Like, what's their plan if I heal? They obviously can't just scales and win, because they'll lose. They don't have, like, really any death pips, bro. They're not managing their pips well. Rainbow Serpent? Yeah, but I could want it, right? I could want it and then hit and bubble. Why don't we just do this first? There's nothing wrong with that, right? Why? Because his brace is running out. But this was a window. This was a window to rebirth the Dark Surge. But I guess we don't need to do it if we have a bubble at least, right? Yeah. But yeah, I'm either going one route or another. Yeah, they just did that, right? So, I mean, at this point, they don't have a bubbled hit. I think you literally do have to do this. So I'm going to do it and then Dark Surge. See what we can do after that. I think that's the way to go about it. No crit. They're probably going to steal a bit of it, right? I didn't even crit, though. Is that worth stealing? Why am I not critting? That looked whack. That looked so whack. I'm doing that because they don't have enough death pips. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that's their only good move, right? I'm healing more than that, though, so they need to clear it. If they don't clear it, then yeah, that's 1,300 to them, 2,900 to me, and I can keep healing. So I'm thinking that part's actually pretty solid. I actually might just do this. Maybe keep the Dark Surge. Yeah. Best that we could do, right? They've already done two heal gearheads. They braced again, bro. God damn. That's annoying. Do I have to brace now? Yeah, okay. I don't think we did anything with that other than just make both of our health go up, but I kind of wanted them to not do what they just did, which was... I mean, yeah, I guess that would have been the move, huh? You should have covered it, at least. Maybe I have to do that now. I think I have to, yeah. It's only a weakness. They're spamming weakness auras. That's fine. Cover it, because he can't swap this. We're still doing damage. Yeah. We're still doing damage, and this time they cannot swap, right? Yeah. He's trolling? What do you mean he's trolling? Oh, like... He should have just, like, I don't know, gotten rid of my heals. Yeah, but now I've gotten rid of them. Like, rid of them. I've covered it, you know, dude? So this is good. I would have preferred a Sacred, but that's fine. 600 damage. Okay. Literal jading in action. Guys, I really, like, I gotta be honest. If you're here to call this jading, I don't know if you're being sarcastic, W bait. If you think this is jading, you've never seen jading. I hate to say it, but I don't think you've ever seen jading as bad as it was. Especially against a school that can clear and all of that, you know, dude? Ice being sarcastic? Oh, okay. I can't tell these days, unfortunately. You know, but I just can't. It's just hard to tell. That's a lot of damage, though. Brace. Brace so he has nothing. That Goat Monk was honestly a better move than the Rebirth, if you ask me, bro. Which is crazy. I still don't think I need that. We're barely ahead on HP. After healing. Yeah, he could just do this all day. Right here, the best move based on his pips was to heal, but I don't have it. So what, are we Dark Surging finally? Because I think his brace is out. We gotta undo this somehow, right? This broken ass card. Imagine if this is pad B. Yeah, it would be pretty bad, actually. It'd be pretty bad. I'm not even sure we're ahead anymore. Because all I have... Oh, no, I have another tick of the Rebirth, so that's fine. Yeah, dude, I don't think you have a choice based on your hand but to do this. Now we're going to have to, like, use all of these moves basically back to back to back, right? We're at around 11,000. They should be around there as well, but they've already used Gearheads and Scales. So maybe that means that we're kind of doing something, you know? I don't know. Like, if I were to do this, I need a follow-up. Otherwise, it's not worth it. I have an open shot, so let's just take the Luminous, y'all. Let's take the Luminous. I have a brace as well, right? I have the brace up. Yeah, so I'm not worried. I'm just going to do this. So these are your bread and butter because they're not hanging effects that they can Gearhead, right? So that's the really, really good news. With Bubble, when you don't have debuffs, like, this is one of the better moves, you know, man? So I think that is what we got to do. Yeah. 1,200. Do I just do it again, like, back to back? Because I could do more than 1,200. That's got to be good, right? Oh my god, they have so many of those, bro. Maybe get a Depth Pet. I will do it again, though. Because I feel like the brace is not really better than what we're about to do, right? Now, I don't know if Monster Mash is actually worth it or not. I couldn't tell y'all. But I feel like if we do this, at least, you know, we're chipping them down. And Lord of Jungle is way better than what we've already done, right? I don't think you want that, because Scarecrow's scary. Okay, this is finally we're doing damage, and we do have Brace. So I don't mind that at all. He just got rid of all my blades. Is that all that was? Okay. So I think our best move would be to get a Death Pip and re-brace. I'm not worried about Scion when I can heal. That's the good news. It's a weird thing not to be scared of, but I'm not. I fear none. Let's see. Unless they think that Rebirth isn't, you know, move. Okay, I was about to say that'd be kind of crazy. Oh my god, bro. There's another hit and trap. They've only aura'd, bro. Alright, I'll Monster Mash. I think that's worth it. But I gotta get rid of that now, too. Okay, so what? Do I get rid of a Want It? Sure. Maybe get rid of a bubble. Sure. Gotta do this. That's the only way to make a scales not ridiculous, you know, dude. So right now, I could either get a devotion, a brace, a stabilize, or a sacred charge. And all of those would be amazing. If I get none of them, I might have to debuff them. So we'll see. I don't know if a Scion worked there, actually. I think that is smart. At least that's something, right? Do I have an aura move? I mean, I don't want to do that. But I can't discard it either. I need him to not have a good move against that. Which he probably does, right? Wow. This is just brace. This is literally just brace and auras over and over again. Crazy. There's just another brace. Okay, so can he scales out of this? Is that what's happening? Let's see. At least he won't have the pips to scales and prevent me from healing. So that's the good news, I guess. That's like the only silver lining. He can't even scales. So do I even care is the real question. Maybe I just do this and see what happens out of it. I can't hold on to all of this stuff over and over. So I gotta do that. Now, in my opinion, if I could get another Monster Mash, it's possible to do that. I should have gotten more death pips again, bro. That was a throw. Okay. Yeah, this is not something that I can take in terms of a Scion, unfortunately, because it's buffed. So I literally don't have a choice then. Okay. If he's, it's the only way I can burn my pep. So I am going to do that and then cover it with the Goat Monk. But this is not what I wanted to do. I think that's all I could do, right? We're going to rebirth. I'm jading, guys. I'm jading. Even though he could literally counter all of this. Now, he's going to steal a little bit of it. And a Gearhead honestly outtrades it. So, I don't know how good that is. But it's the best that we got. Do I have a... yeah, shield might have been way better. Actual jading now? No. However much you want to say that it's jading, just because you say it angrily enough does not mean it's true. I'm bringing his health down. He's bringing my health down. He has a card that outvalues Rebirth for half the peps. If you think that it's jading, then I don't really think that you know how to play the game. That's the truth, bro. That's the goddamn truth. And if that's too much for you to handle, then that is fine, my boy. Let's see. It's literally the most even game, and both of our HP is going down. I don't know what people want. What is that? Okay. Healing equals jading now. According to some of these weirdos, yeah. I just don't think they know how PvP works. Genuinely. Guys, unfortunately, we're gonna get Rainbow Serpented now, right? Yeah. I can't do high value moves while that brace is out, so I do have to heal. Jade or no jading, guys, apparently. Okay, so they're ahead now. We're healing at twice their rate, but they're ahead. Yep, that's all you could do because they're gonna Rainbow Serpent regardless, so you might just have to heal to undo that part. You have to somehow undo all of the damage that Scales gives them under my own bubble. How many Scales is that? Many Scales, many auras. I'll say that. That's all we could do. My man, so we talking back like season 1? I don't know. Jading is constantly healing. Yeah, I think if they Rainbow Serpent, I should lose very soon. They clearly carry it. Because I'm not keeping any of these heals the second they don't swap, right? The problem is Rainbow Serpent. They didn't have it. Crazy. Okay. Are they going to remove my heal at all? Or is that just not a thing? I don't mind shielding. I don't know. If they wanted the Rainbow Serpent, you know, dude. I'm confused by the way they're playing because they gearheaded, but they're not doing anything else. And they have all these death pips, but they're not actually removing my heals. So I'm very confused by what's happening. Maybe they're just deck failing, but I don't want to win off of a deck fail, bro. Let's see. What is this? I think they've just given up on countering the heals. I think they're just going to brain dead spam. Which is annoying. But I guess it's the game, right? There's a lot of Scales already, by the way. There is no Goat Monk here. Wow, that's a lot. The heal just doesn't keep up with it. That is crazy. That does so much damage, bro. I'm literally healing and the scales is just undoing it. Maybe go to one of those. I can't get rid of that, huh? Yeah, that's all I got. I wanted a weakness at least, but I guess I can't do it again. Thank you, Stefan, for the £1. I appreciate it. Thank you for the love. This is the only move that can outtrade scales, I think, because if I keep it, which that I don't know if it's good. But if he's not going to clear and he's only going to swap, I have to heal while he has a heal on, right? To make the swap as bad as possible. So I think that's all I could do. But this isn't going to win us the game at this rate at all. I need so much more damage than this. And he's kept a brace up or a weakness or pretty much the whole game too. I like that I pip conserved at least. Yeah, none of this is that good, but, you know. Okay. This is an interesting one, y'all. Does he swap anyways? It's not a bad idea. Okay, there it is. So he does have it. He does carry it. I don't know where these were before, but he does carry it. That's all he needs. I don't, you know, dude. Yeah, that just does more than my goat monk. Gives him blades and weaknesses. It's crazy. And can he scales out of it as well? No, he can't. Okay, interesting. So why don't we... Honestly, maybe I can get lucky enough to pull a purge as well. He's gonna do it again. You think so? Well, it's fine. I'm just getting rid of it, right? You're cooked? I mean, balance should beat life all the time. I'm also not jading. I don't pack all these heals that people think I pack. This game is clearly moving down a logical point. I think that's a great pull. If he does it again. Let's see, does he? No, he just stole the last heal. Okay. So, we are going to want to go for, since he just swapped it, we are going to have to go for... Yeah, he's healing for what? 2 ticks of that? Wanted out of this is all I could do once again to make the swap as bad as possible. I mean, guys, if he plays like this with the... If he keeps playing like this with a reshuffle at this rate, there's no way I could do it, right? No purge. I think that's better. Honestly, it might just not be better. I don't know. The thing is, you can only really heal when swapping is bad, right? Yo, Jay, welcome to the stream, man. You know, Jay, it's a sauce hate meta. You might not want to be seen here, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I've streamed this game for 10 years, and there's people that think lying about me is a convenient thing for them to do, man. Sauce hate meta, bro. I don't know. I don't know. The meta's thick. Yo, can I pull a weakness? Thank you, brother. God damn. They didn't want to give it to me. It's a dead even game. But he's also... I mean, we'll see. That's actually pretty hard to fight as a balance. I don't know. Scales actually works. So yeah, that's all you really need. Should I get an ice pip as well? Is that worth it at all? This might just be every scales that he packs, huh? Okay, do I have to weakness again? I mean, it's not the worst idea, right? I don't have it. I'll shield. Unfortunate. I basically have to. I could want it next, but this doesn't do anything because scales is so good. So, it's not worth it, really. I think brace might have been great. Oh, when do I shuffle is the question. Is this another scales? Yeah, dude, he's used almost every scales. Rainbow Serpents, heal swaps. Literally everything under the sun. This is actually kind of borderline nuts. So we have to want it, I think. Or brace. I mean, he seems to have every trap aura as well. So that's not good either. So now we're blatantly losing. However, there's some double shad combos we could do maybe. You know, it needs a nerf. I mean, yeah, pretty much. We're in a spot where these things should be nerfed. I'm just debuffing to stay in the game at the moment and seeing if I can do a little, bro. I'll head out, peace. Nah, Jay, you can stay. Come on, man. Where are you leaving? Nah, I was joking. It's not the sauce hate, man. You not a hater. Oh, he auraed me? Or did he aura himself? Okay. I'll be honest, bro. I think you just have to go for this. This. want it, and then from there you can maybe do something. I believe in you. Thank you, man. I'm trying my best. I haven't really cycled that hard so far. Yeah, he's pulled every goddamn aura, bro. Literally perfectly. That's every trap aura pulled to perfection. It's kind of nuts. I have another shuffle, I think. So, yeah. Yeah, we have to. I think this is a loss. I'm going to be honest. I mean, he can steal all of our heals. Scales does more than anything I can do. And the aura stuff, I don't know how he's gotten this lucky. Because I literally carry probably more auras. But I'm just not getting it, right? So is this a gaze now? That's what I would do. He's just scalesing. Without a care in the world. I mean, guys, I should Lord of the Jungle right here. Does it keep up with this? Absolutely not. This match is fun to watch. I think it'd be fun without scales. I agree without it. He's just spamming the same spell repeatedly, dude. This is like the 5th game today where I've just gotten a balance spamming the spell. Like, I mean, let's call it what it is. It's just kind of crazy, you know? I mean, maybe all these blades are going to matter now. I'm about 3,500 behind. Even if this does, like, a decent bit, you know? Where's the rest of my damage coming? This is my best move, right? I've been hoping to do this basically the whole time. And I did land the crit. Didn't scales get nerfed? It's not in the game yet. They just said they will. That's doing less than a scales, by the way, which is crazy. Double jungle, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, he's pulled every aura, too. This is, like, on a level that's, like, I don't know, man. I think get rid of that, do that in weakness, right? Yes, every brace, every aura. Just... and scales. That's all you need, apparently, bro. That's actually a solid pull. I don't think the rebirth was gonna work there. Could be wrong. I don't know. Okay. Let's, I guess, devotion or... No, this is already gone. Interesting. I guess do that. Yeah. You should hit. With what exactly? Nothing does enough damage right now. Like, this is cute. I'm trying to see if I can get it like a really big hit. Is this a shield? Okay. That's fun. That's awesome. Alright, I mean, I guess we're doing this. I don't know if we're ever really gonna, you know, win this, but, you know. I guess we have to shuffle to stay in, right? But at this rate, we don't win if he just keeps scalesing. So I don't really know what the expectation here is. I really could not tell y'all. He's just auring without even being done with brace. He's not even done with brace and he's still auring, bro. I guess let's do that first, right? I think that is by far the best move. Now I'm wondering, y'all, what could do the damage that we need to get back? I mean, he has weaknesses. I mean, that's actually not bad, is it? If that's 400 damage and it's doing that much, then yeah, I don't know. Maybe we're okay. I might just want to go for a hit soon. Okay. Am I out of bubbles? His best move is a weakness scarab. His best move is just to click cards fast. I'm sorry, but that's all this is. That's all he needs to do at this point. He just needs to aura and scales. There's nothing to the school that matters anymore. In any matchup. I don't know. I'm sorry that we've had only balances today. I mean, honestly, bro, I came in. I feel like today was already like kind of a weird ass day. But you know what? The stream was good. I guess it's still vibes, right? It's still vibes. At the end of the day. I mean, I don't want to, you know, be defeatist. You know, man. I think being defeatist, there's no point in that. I don't think you need this. We'll do that. The queue today was all fire and balance. Yeah. The one game that I played on my balance, I've lost to every balance, right? Today. Like, pretty much every single one. So, I mean, yeah, it's a little like, what do we do about that? You know, I'll try to play this out, but I have a feeling it's a lost cause at this point, right? We're behind by enough. We can't heal off, and they just can do too much damage, unfortunately. So many braces. That's his entire strat, pretty clearly. I think it's, like, very clearly their strat. Which I'd argue is kind of dumb, but, you know, it works. What is this? He just has another one ready to go. Unless maybe by some miracle it's not a hit and brace. Maybe by some miracle it's a hit and trap aura, or is it another 6-round aura? It's just every round is an aura. This is just so funny. It's like, what do you do? I might be a trap aura, though. No. How dare I suggest such a thing? How dare I, guys? I'll do that. This guy just keeps replacing his braces and then scalesing. Yeah. And he wins because scales. Why does Balance get a 6-round brace? It's a good question. It's a great question that I, too, have. And he has this as well. Cool. Well, the good news is we have a way to deal with that. And we could do this, so I'll do that first. You know? Maybe we could somehow win at the end of all of this. Q will always represent the most broken school. Yeah, but like this right here, dude. I don't know. He did brace and a chameleon brace. Yeah, no, that's what the game is. Have y'all seen why this is like one of the worst metas ever? It literally has been watered down, and people that have high rank think they're like good. It's like, that's the part that I think we need to like talk about, bro. You can't possibly play in this meta and think you're good. I hate to say it, but it's just that's just not a valid statement, you know, man? I'm definitely not returning. Oh, yeah, no, they gotta fix all this. They gotta fix all this. Otherwise, it's never gonna be good. I'm dead, right? This meta's a spreadsheet meta, literally. You could do stuff like this and just win. Without even thinking about what your opponent can do. Which I think is nuts. We have to heal to stay in, right? We don't have a choice. So, I mean, we'll try right here. But it's probably gone. I'm pretty sure even into a brace, if he does another one, it's over. If I had to guess. Yeah, so that's all it is. Just scales and win. Can't even change bubble. Can't even change bubble, dude. I hope he breaks a record. 7 scales in a game. But guys, I jaded here, guys. Guys, me healing a couple of times is the problem, though. Not this. Not people that do this or blade 5 times on a myth and call it a strat. You know, not people that literally just elf and win and then call themselves good. This is the problem. This is me jading. Same deck as usual, by the way. I hope people see it. I hope people see it. You healed as a life wizard? Yeah, but you can't do that against scales. I have to do this at 900 HP, right? Is there any shot that I can still win? Or no? Probably not, right? Because one of these heals are going to get stolen. And then the rest is history. Yeah. I could maybe do that. While I'm healing out of kill range, you know? That should just kill me, yeah. With or without a crit. So he just used 9 scales and auras. Didn't clear a single heal. Best thing he did was swap a few. That's all you need to do. And people think that jading is a problem, by the way. When people are gnomesing or pigsying. Just, you know, I just want to show y'all that this is what's happening. You know, man. I want to show y'all. Because, frankly, I feel like if you don't see the meta and you think you're a little baby because you can't win against someone because you don't pack any heal counters, that's going to be, you know, this is what it looks like when someone has very mild heal counters. You know, man. You can counter jades and heals? Of course. Of course you can. You can't call someone a jade when you don't bother to pack it. It makes you understand why people jade. I guess, yeah. I mean, really, the only thing I could do against scales there is out-heal it. Because I can't do anything else. You know, man? Sauce hatch that pet for 4 hours to get peace by 9 scales. Yeah. There's no counterplay to scales, and we've gotten, what, 5 balances and 1 fire today? It's like, I don't know. This is like the worst queue I've ever seen. We've gotten 0 content. We've gotten 0 content. Oh. I mean, it's okay. There's got to be an upload somewhere, right, guys? How many braces? No, dude, these people literally queue and make the dumbest decks and win. It's so funny to me, dude. You were saying just a few days ago you were excited? Oh, I'm excited for when they change the meta. They need to properly address scales and a moot. Otherwise, this is not going to be enjoyable, and I'm not going to really play. Because it's not worth it. I feel like if this is all PvP is ever going to be, then yeah, it's going to be a problem for a lot of people. You know, man? Maybe copy limit it? I don't know. Who said a moot was getting reworked? They said it's on the table, did they not? In the KI Live or something? I think they mentioned it. Or they said it in the Wizcord somewhere. So, you know, publicly accessible information. They said they're having... honestly, didn't they say they would tell us today? They were like, asked me on Tuesday to someone that asked in the Wiz Discord. The game's dead if they don't address the moot scales and Lightning Elf. I mean, as dead as it is now. Which, you know. I guess it's not that bad, but, you know. I think Mana Burn Spin was a more fun time. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just like... I'd love to not get a balance. As someone who's played this game longer and longer for the people, I'd love to not get a balance. That would be, you know. I think the game's a lot more fun when you don't get a balance. You know, and thought they nerfed balance? No, not really. It's as broken as Storm with Elf. I guess as broken as a moot spam, if you want to call it that. You know, it's just literally you don't have to think about your moves at all. So, like, the rank on that school... honestly, to be fair, though, I'd say the rank on a lot of schools is, like, pretty much kind of stupid. Like, Myth is just Blade, Blade, Blade. Fire is just a moot, a moot, a moot. Balance is just Scale, Scale, Scale. Storm is just Elf, Owl. Right? Like, those four, I wouldn't... If you're just doing that for rank, I don't know, man. I don't know what that's about. Mana Burn, Lord Gaze was never fun. Yeah, if you were a balance, you probably had the time of your life doing that. But, yeah. It wasn't fun. Bro copied your name on your balance. Yeah, and he's doing that, bro. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I guess it's a good thing that I lost, because you can't possibly call me jading if I healed and still lost and got to 0 HP while trying to get their HP down. I feel like if I came here to prove a point, at least I feel like you can't possibly argue against that, right, dude? I'm just saying. But I think it also goes to show that that's what my deck can do heal-wise. So to call it a jading deck, you kind of have to be unintelligent. If people face him and think that's you, that's not gonna be a good look. That's not my fault that he chose to do that, though. You know, man. Yeah, it's kind of weird and obsessive, though. Like, make your own name, dude. Why are you impersonating me? And you're like playing like that. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, Sauce Jade so hard a single card beats it. You're right, man. It's just it's such a special type of jading that just one heal counter can totally beat it. It's crazy. It's just that, but it's the worst thing that the game's ever seen, bro. You know? #1 fan. No, I just feel like that he's playing in a way where I'm like, all right, man, if you're gonna impersonate me, at least come on, man. Like at least pack some heal counters. I mean, other than the swaps, you know, like something. But no, he doesn't need it, bro. He just needs the scales 8 times. There are only so many names. I bet others even Dragon Blades. Oh no, he copied the Stitch. Yeah, I don't know who that is, but like, come on, man. Don't be weird. That's like, you know. That's like on that one dude from Mr. Incredibles, bro. Like, come on, man. Now you're gonna go up to be a villain because of what I said. All right, well, why are we doing this? Why am I creating his villain arc? You always get impersonated on the best school. It's crazy, bro. It's actually nuts. Syndrome. My guy, Syndrome. Pirates fighting mechanics are terrible. I'll be honest, I haven't had high hopes for the future of either game for a while now. Balancing. Guys, we might get 6 out of 7 games that involve scales today. Are y'all excited about that? I can't wait for that, bro. It's so exciting. Logging on just to get scales for 3 hours? Oh my god. I actually think I got one. Wow, I got it. Unless it's a fire. I'd love a fire. Just, you know, to see some other spell. Is that a fire or is that a balance? It might be a fire. It might be a fire. I'm hoping, because otherwise it's literally just only balances today. Nope, it's another balance. Okay, yet another game that's gonna go the exact same way. I mean, do I just go this route, y'all? Do I just go the Calypso route? Maybe I could just do it, I don't know. It's a balance infestation. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I could. This isn't actually that hard of a matchup, but obviously it's worse for Storm than it is for balance. Scales would be more broken. Oh, yeah. No, you're not wrong. Are they just going to immediately scales? Please, man. Let me see anything other than that. I'm just like, why, man? Oh, my God. Like, there's actually so many. I didn't expect this at all. I mean, they're already ready. I'll do this. I don't know. I think you just can't win against balance. You have to set up a gambit or you have to PvE them. I don't even know if Calypsoing is gonna work, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, y'all. We'll see. That might be good. We'll see. You don't need that badly. Not that I can tell. All right, we're gonna aura again, I guess. Not a big deal. That's their captain game. And this is your Marshall game. I don't care about the rank. As I said, bro, I can only deal with the, like, it's a fake number. It's fine. This is a great pull. I might not go this route at all then. Because they'll just like, they'll just swap the thing, bro. They'll just swap one weakness. And it's like, you know, I'll do that first. I don't know. I don't want to hold on to all of this. This is a great pull though. Like, we got a buffed ass catch of the day with the Galvanic. So they should have really shielded, if you ask me. So honestly, maybe just playing like this will win us the game. I couldn't tell y'all though. I think, yeah, you know what? I've held on to it long enough. I won't be able to cycle if I hold on to it. So you know what? We're not going to go that route. It's kind of crazy, but I don't mind sending this. It's like a Catalan, so yeah, we'll see if I need to. But ideally, you are just going to Catalan, right? Am I elfing? I could elf or hit right through it. I mean, they would just gearhead. Is that what's about to happen? And I could maybe Zilla. I could also just do this. But can I even Dark Surge out of it? I'm gonna have to do something out of left field, I think. I think normally when I lose to Storm on my balance, this is why. So I'm doing something out of left field, y'all. I'm trying to get a good bit of damage that's not going to get gearheaded over to me. And I'm hoping. I don't know. If I can actually keep the damage and the healing, it's a great move. I'm not really convinced I will. And I don't even think I crit the heal on myself because that was kind of low. Yeah, this was the move I needed. Weakness might be good. We'll see. I don't know. Gearhead? Yeah, it's obviously on my mind here. But if not, then we could weakness and I'm pretty happy. It's not the worst. Okay, they had it. Unless maybe it's not the heal swap. Oh my god, man. Oh, they pack it inside, I think. Yeah, that's not gonna work out. So I think we lost. Because balance beats everything. I mean, we'll do this, but yeah, I don't think you can win anymore. It's just another balance game. Another D rank. I mean, this is a cool move. Maybe I just go on the aggro. I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens this turn, I guess. Maybe we can do something. Guys, I think I have to catch the day. I literally think I have to. Because at least this way, we're still doing some damage. I did not get the ability to Dark Surge, so I think that is my best move, right? You gotta do more damage if you're actually aiming for an owl to kill. So I gotta get their HP way down, right? So that might do it. That might undo some of the berry stuff, right? I don't know. I'm hoping maybe at least I have to discard stuff, right? I don't think you need that or that. Everything else in your hand is somewhat usable, I'd say. I think you basically have to Dark Surge, but at least they still have a weakness on. So it's not that bad. They're just gonna do the same thing. I mean, I guess, yeah, that's not that bad, but because of the weakness, but yeah, we have to Dark Surge here, y'all. That's the only good move that we have. And then I don't think that lets us strike. Just hit through debuffs. Why not? You're better than every other school in the game, you know? And they're not going to nerf scales. They're just going to make the top path not a thing, right? So that's like the worst part about it. You don't need two of these. I don't think you can strike, even if you wanted to. I guess pull for a bunch of Galvanics. That's all I can do right now, right? Let's see, now if they trap Aura, what do I even do? I'll do this first. I think you have to. Maybe I hit through the -30. That's basically like hitting through a brace, right? Which, would I take a double buffed hit through a brace? Probably. I think I would. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know, honestly, TBH, but I like Steel Pip. Maybe Steel Pip was something I should have done. They could just also judge here. Which I'm gonna be honest, it would be pretty funny if they did it, but you know. They didn't. Wait, that's crazy. I think out of all the moves, that was one of the worst ones. Because now if I elf, I'm actually threatening a double buff hit. Right? So I'm gonna do it. I think that's the closest that I'm gonna get to a double buffed hit. They can't just gear ahead and win, which is really important here. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's winnable. That's kind of what you're waiting for when you want to elf, right? I don't know. It's why we aren't seeing it tonight. It's been only balance. Yeah, balance doesn't have to do anything, and the queue's literally full. I've had only balances, bro. Like, this is just the type of stuff I'm tired of, frankly. And by the way, I'm not really making a big deal out of it, but you don't know how many of these are intentional queues. Like, there's a dude literally copying my exact stitch. Like, think about that, you know? At this point, if they brace, I have the trap aura. Okay, well, I don't have to do a trap aura at least. I could actually go for a steel pip not to get scioned here while that's breaking. So I think that part's actually kind of good. Maybe they don't dig another shield, right? And then next turn, we have to figure out something else altogether. I need this owl to win. Ooh. Wait, that's actually a good pull. Not the berry. This little fusion. That could really help us. Because we're still threatening a really solid hit. If they don't shield, I could win. Because Catalan and Elf are both really good. Let's see. Okay. Do I just bank on them not having... I just have to do that. I have to bank on them not having Scion. That's all I could do. And that's if you think that's a bad move, I don't know what to tell y'all. I literally cannot do anything else against this school. Every time I just have to bank on them not having a card that does all my HP. Oh my god, dude. Holy, he don't got it. I mean, they're digging inside deck for shields over and over. So yeah, that was worth it. Now I think your best bet is to go for this, right? Because I still have a double buffed hit out of it. So I think that's a really good move. I might have to just, like, you know, stay at this many pips now, right? The reason I stole pip was to combo this with owl. So I didn't even crit. So honestly, I'm kind of glad I didn't owl. But yeah, they definitely would have just won if they scioned here. 100%. Nothing we can do. Bop! Okay, how much HP do they have? Does a buffed owl do it? Let's see. It might. It really might. Cool. And we also have, like, some of this stuff. I don't know how good it is, y'all. This might be actually solid, though. The Dark and Stormy with this in my hand and Elf, maybe. What is this? I have to Elf again. That's their third Samurai. But yes, I have a buffed owl with the Elf damage added on. And I'm not dead to a Scales. So that part is actually pretty good. But they're literally just going to shield every round, I think. I think everything in your hand is pretty good. Maybe this extra damage will help us. You know, man? He's going to mock. Oh, yeah, probably. You might be dead to base Scion. Maybe. I mean, this school does not have to do anything, y'all. I don't know how many times I can say it. It's just, like, kind of crazy. I wish I didn't have to confront this so many times today. That would have been cool. But, you know, we're here. Every game. Now, I would still like to owl if they just, I don't know, chill out maybe? No? Okay. What is this? Another hit and shield? Wow. Okay. Maybe it hits one of my shields if it's a random hit. No. Unlucky. Do I have to hit Ket to get rid of the aura? But by then I'm dead, right? I can't win anymore. Let's see. That's a hit and brace for sure. Yeah. I guess they want me to die to a Scales here. That's my only move. I can only do that. That's all I got. That brace is not going to help. So I just have to hit and weakness aura them. No crit. Okay, cool. But I think at this point we've lost, right? Because, I mean, yeah, I'm chipping them down, but there's just no way I can beat them in time. I don't know. Maybe I messed up not going for the Calypso route, y'all. I doubt it. What do I do now? Do I want to Steel Pit? Does that just help me in any way? Or no? I guess they can kill out of that? Is that why they did that? I mean, that shouldn't be that good, right? Nope, it's still good. It's still really good. I have to Darken Stormy now. That's all I can hope for. And I need to hope that a weakness aura really saves us. I can Steel Pip out of it and maybe kill with something. Because if they can't do Gearhead, then we might be able to win. I need to do that and then Steel Pip while healing, while they keep an aura. Otherwise, we lost. So I'm just banking on luck. You would think a lore doesn't kill. I mean, maybe a lore kills. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I'm only playing as well as I can, bro. The scales just does. It could be 1 scales or 5. It would still be broken. That does, like, a lot, though. That's a sad bit. Like, we're actually close to killing. But, you know. This could be a finisher. I might need the weakness to do it. So, what? We're not doing that anymore, right? I'm just hoping they don't have a Gearhead. Or if they do, maybe I can kill before the Gearhead matters. They did not have a Gearhead, and I'm healing with a Darken Stormy. Does a weakness save me at all, or no? It probably doesn't. I couldn't have stolen a Pip, though. I'm just dead, right? I don't think a double debuff Scales is gonna... I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure Scales just does way too much. It's actually really close, which is sad, but... What are you gonna do, man? This is just like... It's just a broken school. Does that do it? That's less than a Scales. No crit? Hold up, hold up. Maybe not. If that kills, that's a little crazy. Wow. So they don't have to do anything. Oh my god. That was awful. Alright, bro. Guys, I don't have that many games left in me. If I just keep getting balances all day, I'm not gonna be able to play the game. I literally lost only to balances and only won on my balance today, I think. That just goes to show. Right? That's what happened, right? I lost to Scales on my fire. Lost to Scales on my storm. Lost to Scales on my life. Lost to Scales on my ice. Or I guess I might not have. Lost to Scales on my death. And then won on my balance. That's unreal. Unreal, bro. You act like you don't play the same on your balance? My boy, did I queue 7 games in a row on my balance? Isn't that a crazy thing? I didn't choose 7 balance games in a row. I didn't choose to get 7 balance games in a row. I don't mind 1 or 2. And I'm going to keep it real with you. As someone who's played before Scales was even in the meta, I don't need Scales. And I think that's something you got to understand, bro. You got to respect the Unk status at least a little bit, bro. Honestly. I'm just not the guy that you think I am, you know? Unfortunately for you, I've never needed Scales to get my rank. I've never needed Stormouth. I've never. So... talking to someone that has seen the game when it wasn't this bad, you know. But guys, I got 1 more in me, bro. Even your balance game, you used it. Yeah, no, every game has been a Scales game today. Every single game, without an exception. There has not been 1 game where we haven't seen a Scales of Destiny, and the devs think that this is appropriate for the queue to be like this. That's a real fact. The devs find this not worth hotfixing immediately. This is something that we'll have to wait 3 months, 4 months, 5 months for them to do something about. And the fix that they seem to be on right now is something that would just make the balance mirror less cringe. It would still make every other matchup worse. Like, maybe in that specific scenario, I wouldn't have died because Scales' bottom path wouldn't have been enough. But that's probably the only difference. Most matchups are still going to be worse. So... and honestly, it would have been worse because when I shielded there, it would have echoed my shield. So either way, they would have had hidden shields while doing 600 damage. So I don't know why in the world they wouldn't deal with both. So yeah, no, I take it back. Even with new Scales, all they would have to do is spam it actually. Once I shielded one, so I wouldn't have been able to shield right there. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, it's okay. I mean, honestly, that was almost a crazy comeback. Oh, next update, you won't shield against them? I guess, yeah. And then you just weakness for them to Dark Pact or Scarab, I guess. Like, that doesn't have or Empower. Like, they have so many answers. That's the problem. That's why you don't weakness spam them. Scales needs to do 180 per hit. Yeah, that would be around good. And honestly, there's an argument that because it can echo up to 2 things, should it really be doing as much as a samurai or a savage? That should be the maximum, right? That should be the maximum it can do, not the minimum. On top of chromatic weaknesses not even working. Oh yeah, no, it's a hot mess. It's a real like. It's gotta go. It had to go yesterday, bro. Every day that I've queued this game, it's been that, by the way. And I've tried not to lose my mind, y'all. I really have, you know. But you know what? It's fine. We have a lot of people out here watching. And I don't know when the hotfix is, but they said the next hotfix is getting patched out. So I don't think we'll have nights like this, hopefully, ever again. It's probably going to be some other broken nonsense, you know, man? But hey. So is it not this week because there's not a maintenance? It's normally a Tuesday night thing, right? So we got to wait another week. Because hear me out, I might not do a PvP stream if they're not doing a maintenance tomorrow. And that's not, honestly, I had something planned anyways. But if y'all want to see that, you know, I think it'll be fun. While I got a lot of people here, yeah, y'all, I already said I was going to do it this week, but yeah, this is just like not worth the time. It's not even for the rank. I'm just trying to get like some fun uploads, but you know, often the main number patches, are Wednesday and a Thursday. So tomorrow would be a good day to do a PvE stream so that Thursday we can do some new content, you know, dude. That'd be cool. Maybe, you know, man. They get a shield now. I don't know. Maybe they'll like actually like care enough to ban the card until they can balance it. Actually balance it, you know. One more day of this ideally. Okay. That was a great comment that you left, Dragon Blade, because otherwise, I don't know, man. Some PvE would be nice. Honestly, I need to. It's time for Arc 2 of the full game Impossible Challenge walkthrough, y'all. I have to do it, man. I have to do it. I don't know how hard it is to click the number of scales and make it less. I mean, it's fine, bro. I mean, we're not really gonna have good games every time we get a balance. It's just like 7 in one stream, and that's not even an exaggeration. It's just crazy. That's why this community is like, I know all of these people have other wizards. I know they do. And they still choose to queue balance every day. Crazy. Does it even need scales? Nope. The answer to that question is nope. It's never needed it. But it's such a obviously easy move to use that you just don't have to worry about all the other strategy in the game. Just don't have to worry about it. Do you know how to edit a number on a text document? You would think it's that easy, right? And they're putting us through this for something that easy? I don't know. I'm assuming it has to do with spaghetti code? Sure. I mean, yeah, dude, they try to fix the gift box and Portal Apparel broke or something, you know, but... If a school was successful before one soul's at it, can be successful without it. Yeah, I mean, that's basically... That's how they should justify it, for sure, but... That's just not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing meta after meta completely overrun by just one card. For over a year, you know? Since the last spring update. We didn't report the bug even though we did. Oh yeah, that was our fault, right? That they ignored. I mean, I'm with y'all, man. That's crazy. That's a crazy sentence. I never thought I'd see that. I mean, I still think they meant that they weren't getting the reports. But hey, thank you, Stefan, for another 1 bomb, man. Thank you for the love, brother. How do you get double pierce rules? It's a great question. You go to Selenopolis, you weave into a school, and you can do it from there, my boy. It's super easy, man. It's super easy. Alrighty, I'm on my death. I'm just giving y'all variety. I think I played almost every school, maybe on my main account, I think. Which is kind of cool. Oh my god. A myth. Of course I got a myth on my death. Nah, that's actually so cringe. That's fine, bro. This is doable, right? It depends on how they play, but you know, it's doable. Get rid of that. I don't think you need 2 of these. I want to say you could shield into a ghoul, right? Or you could just wanted spam until it's time to do that. Brace is extremely good to pull. You want to save your pips in case they just blade spam and that's it. So that is something, you know, man. The Trevor guy, is it him? Is it, no, but like, is it the Trevor that's like, please, bro. I don't know. He actually spoke so much truth. Really, about me jading? Are you dumb or stupid? Which one, bro? What, have I called a single person anything other than a balance today? Like, that's a thing, bro. Y'all gotta stop with the goofy nonsense. I think some people really just want to see the world burn, and they want to see me burn with it, and I don't know, man. Not on you jading. Then what is the point of you saying they have a point? If they're lying blatantly, then how could you possibly believe that they have a good argument about me lying about others? What are you talking about? The other stuff, do you not see what a crazy double standard that is? Do you not, like, I mean, I don't know if, like, I need to, like, you know, like, get it into your head. You're saying that person has a point about me calling out people unnecessarily while they made a video calling me out unnecessarily. I don't understand how you don't see that. I don't understand how anybody's not seeing that. Do y'all not critically think? That's the part I don't get, bro. Like, you have to think twice, I think, bro. Otherwise, yikes. Honestly, he's just shielding and trapping right now. Not a big deal. With the brace, I'm not that worried. This could be cool. I mean, yeah, that's all I can do, right? I think we have to do it. You said the other stuff, like they didn't just lie about me, bro. I said apparently something about their girlfriend. I never said that. Just made that up. I don't even know them, like, I don't know their girlfriend, bro. Like, it's just silly, bro. It's just silly. Some people really gotta understand there's a real monetary incentive to talking trash about someone that's bigger than you in the community. And being dishonest should be called out a lot more than it is. Because I'm tired of it. If I lied about someone like that, I would never hear the end of it. And yeah, people can just lie about me whenever. Crazy. Is this another aura? Thank God, bro. Yeah, it's a good move. Should I go for the Toilet? Rain of Fire? I could remove that. And I would get enough. I need another life pep, huh? So what do I do this turn? Do y'all like that or no? Is that dumb? I have a lot of fire pips and life pips. I feel like it makes sense, you know? You're in the wrong. Yeah, so you have nothing to prove that. Just want to keep... Oh, I got rid of the rain. Never mind. So no. That's not worth it. Why don't I get a life pet? Do this if they drop bear. I guess I'll just use the Toilet for healing. As in, I'll remove the drop bear and I'll remove this. But in the meantime, I can maybe ghoul, right? Maybe that's a little something. Yeah, I think that's like literally the best move. And we can't let them blade or aura, so we have to keep that, right? So they did aura, I think. Yeah, dude, right here. Ghoul is beautiful. That's the best move. You want to get rid of that, right? Squash the beef. I'm not interested in beef or talk. I just want people to stop lying about me. Like, honestly, bro, there's just no need for this ever. You don't see me making videos targeting people in the community lying about them. I'll just say that. That should tell you everything. Honestly, I have proof, but I'm stupid as hell by not showing you. I have proof of what? What are you talking about? Proof that I don't jade? You can watch the video. I don't know if you're talking about that. Or I don't know if you're talking about me, bro. I'm done with this topic. Move on. Shoo shoo. Shoo fly. Weakness? I think it's a Monster Mash moment. I think it's a Monster Mash moment, bro. So do that. Replace your fire pips, I guess. You either do this or you're not doing any damage. So, you know. I think. Okay. Someone's waiting for an apology. I don't need an apology. I don't care. I'm done. I'm done. You consider the bridge burned. I'm done with goofy individuals, bro. I just want them to not talk about me. That's where I'm at. Y'all think I want an apology? Hell no. I don't care about that, bro. It's over. It's a wrap. Rappity raps, bro. From my neck of the woods, that's how I see it, man. Ooh, that's good. I wanted this for sure in case they go for a shield gambit. Let's see what they do. Okay, let's go for a trap aura, right? I think that part's really, really solid. Now, eventually, you could just do this, so we'll see. But yeah, I think that's a good move. That's not doing that much. Yeah, okay. So far, so good. If they shield again, they're in a lot of trouble. If not, I'm wondering, do I just Pyre Dragon? I could. It's not a bad idea. You kind of want to use pips before you aura again, unless he just auras you, right? If he shields, I think he's dead, y'all. Damn, he's not doing it. What is that? Whoa, okay. I mean, you could Toilet. Is that worth it? Toilet gets me to like full ass HP. And it removes 300, it removes quite a bit actually. I think that's your move. I don't know, it feels right to me. I kind of wish that he had more blades, so I was removing something useful. But I can always immolate after this and get rid of my fire shield as well, right? I'm gonna hope that this is just worth the healing, because it's about the same number of pips. Now, if he uses that trap well, I don't know about that at all. You know, man? Okay. I don't think you need that. That's, I think, your next best move. If he gives it to you, he might not give it. Because I'd just be getting rid of a powerful-ass trap. I think he's gonna Ninja Pigs, if I had to guess. Whoa, wait, what is that? Did he waste a trap? Yes. But is this another trap? Is this like a hidden trap? He wasted this. There's no point in this at all. I kind of want this not to be a dot, bro. Did he really? Oh, it's a dot. Okay. It's not that good of a dot, but he could do a lot with like Oni and stuff, right? Okay, so maybe fuse this. I think get rid of that. Start getting life pips in case you get another Toilet. We're gonna weakness. We are gonna be healing to full. And the trap, he could have used it against me, but he didn't. So I feel like if he had blades or something, I would have considered that move better, but it's just unbuffed. Get rid of Immolate? No, I don't think I should, bro. I'll wait. I'll wait to see what he does. I'll brace, yeah. Or should I wait to brace? Is there any reason not to brace? Not really, right? Why don't I, because I don't have to brace right now, why don't I take a Pyre Dragon and then brace? That's a better move while I have a Trap Orb, right? For sure, for sure. Yeah. Shield him, make him use Dropper and then Toilet? I don't know. I don't know, man. Refreshing not to see a balance. I wish I had more games like this today, bro. Like, for real, for real. It would be nice. That's got to be a good move, right? I'm getting rid of the shields, getting some decent damage. I'm still healing, but, you know. 1,300, not bad. I'm hoping these blades matter for something. Yeah, the braces are good. This is really good. Weaknesses are good because let's say that he were to go for an Oni. He can also hit through weaknesses while doing that, right? So I think that part is really solid. Ideally, if these detonate into a brace, it was not worth the pips. Is this another shield? Okay. Let's get more fire pips, y'all. But I'll brace, I'll brace, I'll brace. I actually don't think I'm going to get rid of the thing. I don't care. I don't think removing it makes that much sense. I'm basically full HP almost. And a debuffed detonate, I don't care. He's gonna have to pull the perfect trap auras. I guess if he does it again, then you might want to. You want to use your shads too. Let's be honest. I'll rebrace again. I don't think it detonates yet, so that's totally fine. I think we are gonna want it. Do that. It shouldn't detonate yet. Yeah. 6 rounds is a lot, bro. So that Toilet was simply for healing. Nothing else, really. But if I do this and he doesn't have another Trap Aura, maybe we're okay. If I were him, I wouldn't even consider an Oni as a move, but he might. He might. We'll see. That seems like the right move. High key. This is the worst move in my hand, I'll be honest. We'll see, though. I don't mind doing this literally back-to-back with the blades that I have. And Bubble is just good if he bubbles. He didn't have an aura, y'all. What is this? Oh, okay. So he made Grim good. Say less. No way he's gonna win, right? Yo, please. I need a W, man. Well, I mean, this isn't like a crazy good game, but like, I don't know. I think we Grim for sure, right? All of these are gonna detonate into a brace if I have anything to say about it. And I just don't think they're doing that much. I don't need this anymore. He didn't bubble that turn, so we'll do that. Is it detonating? Oh, it's still not detonating? I thought it was gonna detonate this turn. Oh, no. I mean, I couldn't have done anything to keep an aura on me. So I guess we'll do this. Do I literally send 2? I don't think 2 Grims in a row is smart. Unless he somehow does something about the first one. Like, that's good damage, don't get me wrong. I like having a weakness on him. But still, I don't know, man. It's a little weird. That's a good move. That's better. You don't need this, let's be honest. Oh, thank God, bro. I thought he had another one ready to go. I thought he had another aura ready to go. Let's get more fire pips in case he tries to Jin, right? I don't think you need this. Shield? What does that do for me? Not much. I don't have a better move. I really don't have a better move, y'all. It's all gonna detonate, right? Yeah. I mean, 2400 is crazy. I guess if he were to drop air, it's annoying, so we might have to, like, ghoul kind of quickums. But here's my thought, right? After I Grim, I could just ghoul, like, over and over. Right? So it's fine. Let's get a Selmo. Welcome to the stream, man. Oh, nice pull. I could do another Pyre Dragon instead of overcomplicating it. I like that. It's just free damage. Does he go for another shield, though? No? What is that? Okay. It's weird. Not sure how I feel about it. But I need to get rid of my shields a little ASAP. I think that's a good way to start getting rid of them. Right? It's not going to use my Death Blade. Could I have Pyre Dragon? Yes. With a Brace? I don't know. I'm just going to start getting rid of my shields. Make drop air as bad as possible. While he has a weakness on. So I think that's totally fine. I think. That's just literally if I pull a Monster Mash to get rid of the aura. I didn't. But you know what? That might be a better pull. In a lot of ways. Because I need to re-brace, y'all. I'm waiting for him to get rid of the weaknesses to replace the weaknesses on him. So it's damage. It's not decent. It's not that good. But let's say that he feels like he needs to shield again now. I can Elephant. That's kind of the thought. Okay. Do I Grim this into a Brace? Do I Grim again? And then get Fire Pips now? Or do I Brace and then Grim so he doesn't do another one right out of this? I think I want to Brace. No, but if he drop airs, it's too good, is it not? It doesn't matter. Just Brace, bro. Maybe I pull another aura. These are all detonating, man. They're not doing anything, though, right? Because they're like single or double weaknesses that he's hitting through. It's not a big deal. So we're ahead. I mean, dude, the Immolate was dumb as hell. If I don't pull something to buff it with, like a Trap Aura would be good. That might be good. With a Grim, no. Maybe Shrike into this would be good. What if I went for both a Pyre Dragon and a Ghoul in order to set up the kill shot with a Shrike Avenging? And that's doing 200 a round. So a Pyre Dragon would be really worth it. What is that? Ooh. Wait, can he do anything good out of that? Oh my god, he could totally do something good. He could go for an Oni. So that wasn't good for us, huh? You know what? I'm gonna go for a Fire Pit. Yeah. I don't think you need that anymore. I am gonna do this. So that he doesn't have a good Oni. And I want to say things are gonna detonate or something. I don't know, man. So I'll do that, right? I should probably, what? Pyre Dragon and Ghoul and Avenging and Shrike? Is all of that possible quickly? Because I don't know, man. I love drama. This community is so small, yet has more drama. It really doesn't. I'm going to be honest, there's no real drama. If y'all think that there's any real drama, like, I don't know, man. It's unfortunate. Because then you're kind of like, you know, you're suggestible. You're too easy to suggest. That's, you know, it's not good. It's not a good trait. You know, you don't have media literacy. Yeah, guys, you know what? You don't have to go... I think Ghoul is the first good move. Just do a Ghoul. Because, dude, if I'm doing, like, what, 600 more damage with that? Literally, right? 600? A little bit more than that. I think that Immolate was good. Even into a brace, it's doing, it's an OT, right? He keeps doing this into a brace, though. Oh, my God. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I think he has too good of a drop bear if I don't ghoul. At least he can't Oni by the time all this detonates. I think there's a Shrike play that we have to do, y'all. That's the only way to do this. I don't know if there's also a Pyre Dragon play, but we're dead very soon if we don't just go crazy. I think get rid of that, get rid of that. The only good move I have is to combine these and do this. Discard literally everything. I would like a 6-pip hit if I need to Shrike, but really you need like a weakness, I think. I think you just need to keep weaknessing. By next turn, 2 of the OTs are gone, maybe even 3. So you can't Oni. And it's all into a brace, which is kind of bad. Yeah. Bow! Good damage, good damage. We need that, bro. Little drain. Okay. That 55 blade with the Shrike in our hand is massive. I could do it again. I need to get to the point where I could kill. I need a 6-pip hit. That's what he did, but I don't really care that much. His brace is gone, right? Guys, do I ghoul again? Oh my god, I don't have anything else. So I need a 6-pip hit and I need to ghoul. I mean, that's my only good move. I have to. That's my only way to do damage. And drain. I need to drain at least. And I can't Shrike until next turn. So that's, I think, good. You know? The filler move here is that I could Shrike. Unless, can he Jin? Oh. You could just Jin. Maybe a base Jin doesn't, I don't know. I need a re-brace, actually. That's what I need. As good as that is, I'm pretty sure I'm just dead. If he just shields. He'll shield. That's not even like, I know he'll shield. Damn. Yeah, I need to Shrike here and like actually pull the kill shot. That's so sad. Unless he doesn't have it. He shielded. Yeah. So I really should be going for a Pyre Dragon, but I don't have it. I don't have the ability. So yeah, that's a misplay. I'll do this just in case. I don't know. If he has a Jin, I think I'm dead, y'all. It's not buffed, but I don't think it needs to be buffed for him to kill me. It's a Gambit, right? Does he have it? Damn, why didn't I get a death pit? Is this it? I think it's... Yeah, wow, he got the perfect one. No crit. Unfortunate, guys. We lost a lot of games today, man. I mean, that should do 4,000, right? It's like an L. 5,000 base. All right. You know what? Not all days can be ours, man. Hopefully, one of these days, we don't just get balances and counter matchups, because that's literally all we got today. That dude walked up. Bro, you can hit through everything I can cast. Whatever, bro. You know what? That's fine. Thank you guys so much for the love. You know what I'm talking about. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the insane subs. I love Jello. I don't know if you're still lurking, bro. I appreciate you. Check out today's video if y'all want to see some really cool balance tech. And once again, y'all, I guess I have to end every stream like this. Recently, just as a disclaimer, there's a lot of people that think that monetizing negative traffic towards my direction is a professional or appropriate way to act. I appreciate y'all that give some of the claims that are headed my way just that additional scrutiny. I would appreciate it. I've had people speculate on all kinds of personal details, unsubstantiated rumors, everything under the sun for no other reason than because I'm a Wiz streamer. And I think people should call it out and actually hold the people that are attacking others accountable. I think that would be great. So thank you to everyone who does that. I appreciate y'all. You know, tomorrow, hopefully the vibes are even better. Honestly, today wasn't bad, but you know, could be better. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Thank you for the love. Stay awesome. See y'all soon.